Hello and welcome to the School of Nerdcraft Dungery. I am Magic Sheeb, your GM for today, and this is Magic Academy. We are joined today by Evelyn Sometimes.
Hello.
The Tipsy Tiger.
Hi there.
Sweet and Lore. Lily Pandas.
Hi.
And Doofus Domain Cleric.
Help us.
Gosh dang it. If you want to be part of the Magic Academy and help us grow, we'd love it if you could like that video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to never miss an episode. We're going to start reading the comments from the videos, not the hate ones. We get a lot of hate ones. They're scary. I don't like them. But if good ones, if you have good things to say, like tell me that I'm pretty, or tell me that you like something on the show, your favorite moment or something. And we'll read it on the next session. It'll be awesome. You can have your comment featured here. We'll make sure to go through. And are you magical creatures and fey wild-like things ready? I didn't have time to come up with something cool.
You can also support Magic Academy on Patreon. Check out our Patreon.
Tipsy's face is what we were all thinking.
I'm really glad that I could convey this the best way I could.
Oh look, that's just in time to not hear my tragic owlbear comment.
Yeah, he just missed it.
Yeah, no. Listen, being queer, I'm gonna get on a little soapbox. Being queer in the soapbox because, like, listen, we get a lot of hate out there in the world, and especially over on our YouTube channel. But I love and support each one of these fuckers like no other. I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate everyone in chat, and I think that we are showcasing that we don't have to be in your face all over the time. We are just queer, and we're just telling good stories, and that is enough. And we get a lot of people who see one thing about us and write us off, and it's rough. But you know, our mission is to showcase that there's a space for us, and it doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be. Our whole thing isn't, you know, gay flag pride, you know, colored. But we're still queer. We're still here. Like we're just like everyone else, and that's what's important to remember at the end of the day.
You're queer enough.
You're queer enough. And we love that.
Remember to take care of yourselves, set boundaries, because Audacity is at an all-time high.
Yes. Also, welcome in, LV. I like magic dumplings. That's so cute.
Oh, I do like a magical dumpling.
It's so cute.
I'm hungry.
Right.
I want dumpling.
Who wants the inspiration for the recap?
Nope.
I want inspiration, but I don't think I can give a good recap.
Everyone died.
I could probably do the recap if you would like.
Hell
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the last time we left our magical shoot, what were they called again? Oh god, already off to
magical
a
bitches.
Well, the magical bitches, yes, obviously.
Monstrous little heroes.
Thank you for that. The monstrous little heroes or magical bitches, whichever one you prefer. We were deep in the forge, in mid-battle, facing off the Cerberus that slowly scraped its way through the narrow walls towards a bravely fending off Tati as the party began to muster forces to defeat the two small death dogs while also trying to disable the trap that was keeping our salamander friend in his servitude to the forge, having already promised us that if we go to find his contract and break it, he will, rather than staying for the centuries upon centuries he would have had to stay before, agree to be there for at least a year so that we could forge what we needed to with Pythor's hammer. Unfortunately, the battle turned bloody very, very fast, with the Cerberus packing quite a bit more of a punch than any of us suspected, with 3 of us going down within one turn. Tati being bitten, facing off with her spiritual weapon, Kreia getting hit after casting Bane, and Diana also going down. Thankfully, Cal was able to drag Tati out of the way in order to heal her. But as everyone attempted to heal members of the party, which included, potions and Aaron and all kinds of things. It was unfortunately still not enough to save Kreia, who unfortunately, after being revived, was quickly taken down with a nat 20 Cerberus bite, killing them instantly. Thankfully, with quick thinking with his thieves' tools, Adrian was able to bust open the trap and therefore free the salamander, who grew to quite bigger than its tiny size. And with a sort of, as Bonnie said, Godzilla versus, King Kong kind of moment, they faced off, and with the salamander's help, we were able to defeat the Cerberus, but at quite a cost. With barely any time to mourn for our friend, the salamander cast gentle repose upon Kreia to buy us time in order to get them back to the temple in Astoria. After traveling back and getting that freaking long rest from Randall, I swear to God, we managed to take Kreia back to the temple in Astoria, but not before crowds stuck around to watch the heroes come in carrying our fallen friend. Unfortunately for us, we did not recognize the blonde-haired cleric who greeted us into the temple and asked us to leave the room while she cared for Kreia, as she turned out to be the one and the only Titan Lutheria, who, upon revealing who she truly was, proceeded to stab Kreia deeply in their chest. As this was happening, a visage of Versi appeared to warn the rest of the group that this was happening. But although we ran into the room and very audaciously began to throw things and try to kill this Titan at level 3, it was no avail, and Kreia's soul was taken to the underworld. Kreia woke up in the underworld as a mysterious figure whose name I forgot, and I'm sure Randall will tell me, came with a lantern that might look a little familiar to those of you following this channel.
Garrick Broadback.
As Garrick Brogbeck, carrying a very familiar purple-lit lantern, came to Kreia in Limbo to let them know that their story did not have to end here. That in fact, should they want to carry on with another adventure, they could go with him, though he did give them the opportunity to say goodbye to each of the party, in a truly heart-wrenching moment for pretty much all of us. As Kreia said their final goodbyes and descended to the next adventure with Garrick, we barely had time to breathe before the smoke from a wildfire in the vineyards caught all of our attention with true cries of fire this time, unlike the time back at the Rock where it had been a distraction. We all quickly ran towards the vineyards with Cal ahead, and it turned out that our other Titan friend, Sidon, was there, causing all kinds of wreckage with his thunder and lightning, and telepathically taunted Cal for being a demigod who would eventually be crushed under the might of the Titan's boots. We did, however, manage to save Lav from the burning house, while Lav lamented the loss of everything that she had held so dear, and Cal watched as everything they loved before burned away around them. We managed to go back to Pythor to relay some of the news, and he offered us places to stay within the castle. As we went to go for the night, Tati and Cal shared a very heartfelt scene in which Tati reminded Cal they truly did not have to go things alone, but in the end, Cal decided it was in fact their time to go it alone. Having their patron appear before them, they relinquished their powers, saying they hoped that perhaps their sister or someone far braver than they were could take on this power, and left a note to the remaining 3 people of the party, reminding us of all our individual strengths. Tati came to Diana in the morning to see if we could check on Cal, and unfortunately the 2 of us found Cal gone, with Tati asking Diana, so what should we do next? And Diana responding, we get Adrian and we go see Vulcan. And that is where we are now.
Thank you.
Good job.
Go ahead and take that inspiration. You deserve it.
Thank you.
And yes,
Have a heart.
Whose is it?
It's mine. It's for you.
I stole it from the Bronx Zoo.
God damn it.
I hate this comedy, guys.
I'm trying to flirt with Adrian, and here comes some unknown. Whose heart is it?
It's mine. I got it just for you.
And then new character. No, I got this now. Bye.
This bitch about to come up in here and be like, I'll take that.
Sorry, my first true love are the rocks.
Listen, Doofus, I just want to hold hands in front of God and country with you.
Hey, so when are we starting this game, guys?
I think you guys are scared of me. You don't want more trauma.
Yeah.
So who's next? No. So
I've already died once.
Someone.
My goal is to say this every single session.
The counter.
We need the counter.
So that does put us at Pythor's Hall, where you guys are in the quarters. And specifically right now, we see Diana and Tatiana. You two are in the room, looking at kind of some of the items left behind. Most notably, Pythor's hammer. And Adrian is waking up about this time. What are you guys doing at this moment?
Weeping horribly? I don't. I mean, it's certainly a lot to have to track through. I would imagine. Yeah, I feel no. You know what? I think Tati's probably leaning against the window frame and just sort of like awestruck. I can't believe this happened kind of deal.
Diana, ever the utilitarian, is sort of gathering and sorting things, and then sees that you are leaning against the window, and kind of gives you that look of like, I'm gonna go get Adrian. You good here? And I'm gonna go with Tati's blessing, go off down the hall and knock on Adrian's door.
As you exit out the hallway, you kind of bump into someone, and they go, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad."
It's all right. Do I recognize this person?
It's Kira.
Kira. Hi.
Are you all right?
No. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
You always have a choice.
Well,
A manner of speaking.
If the choice is be sad and don't get things done, or honor their memories and get things done, I will probably go with the latter. I was just going to wake up Adrian. Tati is in the other room if you want to go say hello to her.
Do you mind if I come with you?
Oh, not at all. I just want to make sure. I know Tati needed some space, so I just wanted to make sure everything was all right.
Yeah,
okay.
I wanted to speak to you all, but I'll come with Adrian with you.
Okay, great. And then we'll go back and I want to make sure. I know it's been really, really hard. I'm gonna go ahead and just knock on your door, Adrian.
Adrian's been up for about 10 minutes, just sitting over the bed with Krea's crown, holding on to it, just trying to gain his thoughts and composure.
As you're sitting there, I'm going to say that you notice your chest get a little light for a second. And as you're kind of leaning over the crown, the talisman that you were given to by Cal turns into black rose petals and starts to fall apart and land on the ground before you.
Immediately just freaking out, hearing the knock, go up doors like, talisman, I gotta get Cal, I've messed something up.
Adrian?
Yeah?
Can we come in?
I open the door.
I think Kira is like just like by my shoulder, or
Yeah, just kind of yeah.
Adrian, Cal's gone.
What do you mean, gone? You see, like, his face automatically just sinks.
If I may, with permission, I would have maybe taken the letter so that Cal's words could be there rather than mine. So I think I take the letter out and I hand it and I say, I think this will explain it better than I could. And that's in the last episode, so.
Go back and watch it.
Gotta lighten the mood a little.
I read it out loud and I don't have the text here, so blah, 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 blah. We go back to comedy. I'm going to have the quick emotional outburst. And just, you see kind of just defeat, just like, I'll be down in a minute.
We were going to, Kira had something to say to the rest of us. Tati is in Cal's quarters. We were searching through a few of their things. So if it would not be...
I'll be down. Adrian goes to pick up the black rose petals, try and put them together. And can we say I have a piece of cloth in my bag and just wrap it up and put it back?
One thing of note that Cal left behind, and I think Diana probably would have grabbed with the note, was the tiger eye that you specifically gave to Cal.
I place the tiger eye in the center, hold it, deep breath, even though I don't really have to breathe, and just start walking out with y'all.
As we go back to the room, I do you like the knock on the door frame and just go, Tati, Kira is here. I also, and Adrian.
Yeah, I would say I'm probably like sitting on the window frame, reading Krea's journal.
Sorry, I'm having feels over here. Anyway,
Same.
And I kind of just beckon Kira and Adrian into the room and take my position by the door, kind of just with an ear out, but also standing, so I can hear.
Kira walks over to the bed and just kind of sits down and kind of places their hand on some of the belongings, kind of just runs their fingers through them. Well, I don't think this was in Versi's vision.
It's not really how visions work.
Your oath of service between you all was broken. I felt it, which is why I knew something was up. Do you all still want to be the heroes?
If I didn't want to be the hero at this point, I would have gone home.
Someone has to carry on for them.
There is too much at stake. And I was help as long as the world will have me.
You guys met Letheria.
Yeah. Met is a kind way of putting it.
Well, Sidon and Letheria's visit definitely... You bitches conspiring against me?
No! Kix has made her presence very, very known. And poor Bonnie is just sitting there like, I have to keep a straight face as this adorable cat just walks up and goes, meow, and we're just like, all right.
Yep, there she is. Hi,
She knows we're sad and is trying to cheer us up, and I'm so happy.
Oh, like, you can stay on. You're allowed on this half of my desk. The other half has things you like to eat, madam. This is my animal familiar. I'm just sorry she accompanies us now on all the journeys.
Hi, baby.
And they're a member of the cast. We're just going to go ahead and state that now.
It's the druid.
Pixel is on the payroll.
She is though, right? Randall loves her.
Yeah, every time I go to Bonnie's stream, redeem. Anyway, we're telling a story here. Their visit has ruffled some feathers. I mean, Titans killing a mortal is, well, I mean, it goes against the oath of peace. I'm not really quite sure what it means or what's going to come out of it, but
It may mean we're playing a very different game than we thought we were playing before.
I can see
The rules have changed, haven't they?
I think they have. I think we're in for a lot more than we thought. If they are going to such lengths to make sure that you all can't get to the goal. Anyway, where are you guys headed off to next?
I believe it was the old wood. We still have to retrieve that. No, was it the horn?
The Horn of Balmitra. I think Versi said there was a vision in there that they couldn't see.
That was the next stop.
Okay.
We do want to let Vulcan know as well that the forge is open, though I would assume it would be a pretty short visit.
Well, I did want to give you a heads up. The King of Mitros is starting to hear your name. Word travels fast. There's not too many places you can hide in Thylia. I imagine at some point he'll want to speak to you guys.
I wasn't looking forward to going home anytime soon, but
The Versi's temple is not too far out of the way to the Mossy Temple. If you need to make a pit stop, it'll only add a few hours. Versi might have some more information for you. Well,
Thank you.
thank you.
anything else I can do for you three?
I don't think so.
Oh, before I forget, and they kind of start to stand up and they're heading towards the door. They kind of grab onto the door frame and kind of lean back for a second. Before I forget, there's a woman, Corina. They might know a little bit about the Mossy Temple.
Is she in town?
Yeah, she's kind of been staking out Pythor's Hall for a while. They're probably still there. They're kind of pissy at Pythor for not sending someone to the woods right away. Perhaps if you stop by, ask them a few questions, you could put them to ease for a little bit.
All right.
It's not your responsibility, of course. I mean, that is Princess Honora's, but I'm just giving you leads.
I don't think
if it's-
Honora will have the answer they need, so we might as well stop.
And if it's the three of you, be careful. It's dangerous out there.
We've learned.
A little late for that warning.
Touche on that. Good luck. And they kind of let their hand go, and as they do, they kind of vanish into a bit of leaves as they kind of like misty step away.
Tati, does it ever feel more normal to have gods just walking among us?
Not in my experience. Although I am concerned at this point. She's mentioned Versi twice now. We probably should stop by there. Although the flip side is if we do stop by there, and she's gonna get I don't know, as humorous as she can make a face. It's really hard when emotions are the windows to the soul, and your eyes are metal. It's a problem.
Right.
We're making like some sort of pointed a humorous face at Adrian. I'm worried if we stop by Versi, she may mount him in front of us again.
Oh.
Just tell her I have a headache.
Okay, but technically just like exercise the endorphins. Never mind, let's go find this person. And I'm just gonna walk out.
Just tell her I have a headache. I love it. We love it. We stand the headache excused.
Meanwhile, Diana almost is just like, but actually with the endorphins, never mind.
Tried and true method of why it's good for you, but no.
See, at this point, Gray would be the one asking if you can have a headache when you're dead because of lack of circulation and everything. Let's just go.
I would like if we could to pick up all the adamantine. Is that what you said it was?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to sell some of it on our way out of town. So I would like if we could pick up those objects and just kind of.
Sure thing.
Okay.
So you guys are headed to Pythor's main hall.
Yeah. Fine.
guys-
Karina, you said?
Yes, you guys head out of your chambers, kind of gathering your stuff, packing your bags again, setting out. The three of you, a much lighter group, as you guys enter the main hall with your backpacks ready to go. You see a small little human girl. No more than maybe 25, in this beautiful, slightly tattered blue dress that kind of flows with the wind. It gives this beauty to it as it kind of just moves with their body. But it is not fancy by any means. It is made out of just the barest of cotton, and it is slightly dirty. Their face very pointed and soft as they look at one of the servants and goes, "For the love of all things Pythor, get Pythor."
Can we help you?
Oh, who are you?
Well, if you haven't heard by now, we are the heroes of I don't know why I looked at my watch like I'm wearing canonically I'm wearing a sundial.
It's written
We're the
on your
heroes.
hand.
We're the heroes of No, wait. That's the wrong campaign.
Smudged.
Of Nether. Oh, my bad. Of Thylia. No. If you haven't heard by now, I mean, we were the heroes that were on the rock. We sort of saved your princess. We're the heroes of Thylia, foretold by Versi and the gods themselves. Come to fight. 3. It's a long story that we just got done being emotional about. So anyway, how can we help you?
Well, Karina, pleasure to meet you.
Tatiana.
Do you have your hood up or not?
You know what? Probably not. I've gotten accustomed to walking around without it.
They reach up and they you could tell they hide a little bit of disgust on their face as they kind of grab your hand and kind of like, I don't know if I'm comfy with this, but I'm gonna go along with it.
Super.
My friends are being taken to the Old Wood.
Okay.
Do you guys know anything about that area?
Well, it was our next stop, so...
You have to save them. All of them. They Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's Demetria, a beautiful witch of the temple, lures people there with wealth and beauty and fame. I was told I shouldn't go. My family, we didn't really have a lot of money, and I thought maybe it was stupid. Anyway, they lure them there, and Demetria turns the women into creatures and kills the men. I managed to escape with the help of a satyr. His name, Lorius. He helped me escape, but my friends are still there, and we need to stop them. If you want to help.
Is there anyone else you know besides this witch you speak of?
I mean, there's a bunch of these creatures, but...
Are any of them three-headed dogs?
Oh. Sounds terrible.
Can confirm.
Spelling is hard. They're like these husks of humans when they're done with them. It's not really like they're people anymore.
So do they look like, do they look like dead like me, or dead as in scary?
You're dead? How am I talking to you?
Long story.
Okay, I don't know if this was a good idea.
Excuse me. Do you want our help?
She kind of looks at Tatiana's hair and looks over to just Adrian's body, and then kind of looks at you, Dan, and just kind of stares at your little like mechanical bird and kind of goes, I mean, yes, I need help.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. We got you.
Yeah, pretty much. So either you can go back and figure out how to save your friend yourself, or...
No, I could use your help.
I look over at Tati and Diana.
Yeah, I feel like it's like Diana, Tati, Adrian and Diana just go whoop into Tati.
I will say, as a point of comfort, I will be kind enough and I will put my hood up so at least it's a little less distracting. I mean, I understand that I have green curly hair that moves. So...
Thank you, I guess. Sorry, I'm not really used to...
We don't bite.
Manners?
Not unless you ask.
I should get going.
Do you want my...
Put their head down and start to walk off.
Child!
As they're walking away, I was like, hold on, and I pull out a quartz. It's like, we're not all bad, and the beautiful thing about quartz is it's purifying, and maybe you can get rid of that bitchy-ass attitude.
Adrian, baby. Adrian, baby. Oh.
Diana's literally like, I think I'm behind you, Tati, and I just do the thing where I hide behind your head, just going like, oh.
Wow, I was unprepared.
I'm just not ready.
Oh.
In the
Nobody
memory
disrespects
of
my
Kreia.
friends.
In the memory of Kreia.
Well, I don't.
Thank you for your time. And they just walk off.
Heroes of Thylea. Not taking your shit, I see.
Wow.
We're here to save the world, not be kind about it. I'm tired of bullshit. Let's just go and save these fuckers.
Do you still want to swim by Vulcans, or do we want to just make haste?
We might, you know what, at this point, we're already here. I don't know when we're coming back. If we're coming back. We should stop by, and I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna go ahead and gesture to the shield that I'm carrying on top of my regular shield. I need to get these fixed anyway, so we need to talk to him about that and make sure we're suited for the old wood, because I'm not walking into another trap.
Who was the first one out of Pythor's Hall?
Probably my giant ass.
Tatiana, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I hate it here.
Midas, can you make me a athletics check?
Oh boy.
It's going to be contested.
Oh
Great.
boy, here we go.
I would like you to contest my nat 20 with my new Gen Con dice.
Oh damn. I'm also using new Gen Con dice. Thank you, Randall. That's a 5 on the die for an 11.
You see, as Tatiana, you go to open the door and you feel a little bit of a nudge, and you kind of pull it open as Midas bounds through and swings open the door, barking for something. Midas, would you like to go ahead?
Should I describe my character first and then
Absolutely.
dive into it? Okay.
No, please bark and then describe yourself.
Okay. Midas barrels in. I'm looking for the heroes of the prophecy. He is a minotaur, about 7 feet tall, minus the horns, which are these big, like, kind of somewhat curly-ish bull horns. He's beefy. You can tell by looking at him, he's strong, and it's not just vanity muscle.
Half an hour into stream, Evelyn's already used the word beefy.
Oh, you better set up a counter for how many times I call this boy beefy.
Yeah.
He is, if you're familiar with cattle breeds.
Go on.
Oh my god.
He's the same coloring as a blonde d'Aquitaine. So he is like just incredibly blonde, just very, very blonde. He's also he's got pretty boy face. His features are a lot less like cow-like than a lot of other minotaurs. Something he gets made fun of for. But we'll get into his backstory eventually. He wears this, it says on his character sheet that's chain, but I'm flavoring it to look like those Greek plate leather pieces and a loincloth. And he's got a gold earrings and a gold nose ring, septum piercing, and he's just beautiful eyelashes. And he goes, looking for the heroes of the prophecy.
We're meeting so many interesting people today.
Well, you almost killed one of them with the door.
Can I help you?
Apologies for the door. Yes, I think you can. I need to see the Oracle. I need to see Versi. They won't let me into the temple. I just need you guys to get me into the temple, and then I'll go do my quest. You guys go do yours. I just need a little help.
All right. We're gonna trust you. What is your favorite rock?
I saw it coming.
Diana, that was record time.
I know, right? It was truly immediately.
Favorite rock.
Huh.
It's an important question.
Oh, you're also dumb. Okay.
Tati, we found another one, Tati.
Oh no!
I'm dead. I'm sorry, guys. Well, we already killed off one character. It's time for Adrian to go. Bye.
No. She
So
understands.
dumb.
Listen, in this instance, Tatiana understands that rocks are important to Adrian for whatever reason. However, the other people who show that's like Adrian's quirk. After that, you're just weird. Like, Adrian can have the rock thing, that's fine, but when you find more than one person who wants to eat the rocks...
You do not eat the rocks, okay? You appreciate them. You learn about them. You collect them. Anyway, back to it.
I like malachite. It's the green one, right?
I lean over to Tati. Diana. Seems legit.
What is your name?
Oh, they call me Midas.
I think there's a moment where I look you up and down because you are muscly and I am annoyed and I just go, interesting. And without meaning to, you can tell I'm like freaking flexing. Like, just like, yes, really, hands on hips, slightly standing like, Diana.
And you, ma'am?
Wow!
So angry!
Ma'am.
Well, based on our experience with new people today, this is the most well-mannered person I met.
Ma'am.
So take the compliment.
My mother is 500 years old. Why would I take the compliment?
Hi, I'm Adrian.
Nice to meet you. And a firm handshake.
Fucking hell.
And I suppose
this, okay?
Tati would stick out her arm, right? And so she's got the gloves on and like the long manicured nails. And she's just gonna, Tatiana, can I help you?
Yes. As I said, I need to see Versi. And you're the heroes of the prophecy. She's the one who does the prophecies.
Okay, I'm just gonna take my hand back, I guess.
No, I motioned. I gave you the handshake. You get the handshake too, I promise.
You immediately
I did
yes.
it where you couldn't see it.
I think
That's
at this,
on
Thank
me.
you, Doc.
I look at Midas very much with this. I want to respect you, but I also know nothing about you. And I look at Tati and Adrian and go, well, this does happen to be your lucky day. We do happen to need to pay her a visit ourselves. I know.
Great, you can get me in.
No. We did not say that.
Tati, it could help to have
It can, but I'm not about to let another person near another person that I care about. Not until I know a little bit more. We have errands to run. You're more than welcome to accompany us. And if by that time you quit whatever rushing you're doing, calm down, then I will talk to Versi about you being able to speak with her.
Okay, cool. I will take that deal. I have a feeling it's the best one I'm gonna get, so I will absolutely take it. Thank you. Miss? Is that better?
Better, yeah. Like I said, my mother's 500 years old. I am not the ma'am in my family.
All right, Miss Tatiana? Anything you say?
I think I might be the only ma'am in my family.
I feel normal about this.
Yeah, I feel normal about this. Yeah, there's no... Get your fanfics ready! We all know you're shipping out there. Put your best ship names in there.
Yeah, really put your ship names in there already.
If you
because
put it together, it's my Donna.
Amazing. Beautiful. I quit. No,
I gotta go.
It's my Donna.
Diana asks.
Diane, what? No. First of all,
I don't know if that's the ship.
Diana ass.
No, if you Diana
ass.
I really love the fact that, like, not only is this already very clearly not a ship, but the name just makes it even more not a ship.
I think the name kind of cements it a little bit. And Diana-ass is what we're going with.
I just like dad ass, but trying to there's too many syllables.
Died ass.
Died ass.
Yeah.
Died ass.
Died
ass. Yeah.
Died ass though.
Died ass though.
This is I think are we gonna head to Vulcan's first? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
I think
I dissociated 5 minutes ago. I don't know what we're doing. Lead the way.
You can't disassociate. What am I supposed to do?
We can't all disassociate. Mom said it's my turn to disassociate.
It was my turn to get rid of the brain cell. You two have to use it.
I think as we walk, I definitely am like maybe strutting a little bit more than I normally do, and like trying to bodyguard it up. And probably not fully noticing I'm doing it because this beefy guy has shown up, and I just am like, oh, I will cause the psychic damage. And I just go to Aether and I go, so if he pulls anything funny, I take him out in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you slice in front of the front. I'll stab in the back. We'll make a day out of it.
Great. So, Midas, you heard about this how?
Word travels fast.
I wondered if it was anything specific.
No, just, I happened to be in Astoria and I just heard it around town. Been actually hoping to find someone who can get me into the temple. And here's the prophecy happened to be here, same time, so worked out.
Why exactly do you need to...
Listen, I don't need to know your motivations. I'll tell you mine when I think the time is right.
Insight check.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I might just make me a make me a deception or persuasion check, and tell me the results.
Okay.
I would also
Don't tell
like
me
to
which one
insight
you
this
use.
because this is my house.
Tatiana and Adrian, go ahead and make me that insight.
This is where I live.
Randall, the fish die are harming me. That's a 7.
But they're cute.
They're very cute. I do like them a lot.
Diana will not make an insight check. She will just watch her friends stare at Midas.
We're going on a sea adventure.
Fishy.
Is it another nat 20?
Oh my
Nice.
Yeah!
Jesus.
Go, Tati, go!
And I got a 17.
Actually, let me go ahead. We have 2 crits from Tati this session, so let me just do the thing.
It's because the purple mushroom dice shared a bag with the fish dice.
Sir Hecalogist, can I roll for vibe check?
From the fish dice. Okay.
So what do they glean?
Well, they. The main thing they glean is that he has not thought past getting inside the temple. That he really wants. He really needs to talk to. He has no ill intentions. He has no intentions of harming anyone. First off, that's also another like big main thing you get is there's no intention of harm. It is a bit of a curiosity. There's a bit of curiosity undertones. And yeah, he wants to get into the temple. He wants to see Versi. He clearly has not thought past that.
Is malachite actually their favorite shiny rock?
Yes.
Okay.
Truly all Adrian cared about in that insight check.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what an extra tidbit for a nat 20 would be with what I've given so far? Like something that makes sense for you to
Midas
read?
seems very focused on Versi.
Yes.
Versi as a person, I will say that. I think that's
As a person?
As a person.
Do
So
we
not
find
as
this-
an oracle. Okay.
Yeah.
Was going to say, because those are two very different things.
Yes.
No, I'd say that's what you get with a natural 20, if you'd allow me, Edelwyn.
Yes, I think that's perfect.
You guys find yourself getting up to Vulcan's Hall. Fucking
You did
goddamn-
it!
I did it! I did call it Pythor's Hall for a while, but nonetheless. Vulcan's Hall, and you walk inside to see the dwarf just tinkering away at some swords, kind of sparks flying across, and he kind of leans up, goes, "Hi, what you want?"
Whew.
You alright? You good bird?
Oh, yes, he's beautiful.
Was that common?
Uh-huh.
Who's carrying the hammer for point of order? I assumed you were Tati, if that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, to
We
be
left
honest,
the hammer. Runs back.
Oh no, shit!
Was this about a hammer?
Because I think I'm gonna step back and sort of be like, Tati sort of has the game plan with no Kreia to keep us on schedule.
yeah. Shit.
Yeah, you know Midas ain't doing it.
Game plan. Right. Suddenly I became the planner.
Praise God, so.
If you
Yeah.
have Kreia's journal, you have the little itineraries Kreia wrote.
I don't have I mean I have the journal, but I don't have your notes.
I can send you my notes if you'd
Okay.
like.
What do you need?
A couple things. 1, Cal left. 2, we have a hammer. 3, I need you to tell me how to fix these items.
The forge is open for 1 more year.
Yes. We had to make a deal with your salamander, whom was very upset that you left him down there for 500 years alone.
And put him into a contract for what? Several more centuries? Was that it?
Yes, that little fire thing. Let's see, if we carry the one, I think he has 50 more years. 50, not 1 year, 50 years.
No.
No, he has 1.
My God, have time flew that fast?
Sure.
We'll tell you.
Yeah, time flew that fast. He's got 1 year left, but so we've got 1 year to fix these
That's
and
fine.
whatever else.
We could trap him back. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, so you got the forge back?
Yes, we got the forge back.
Oh, that's exciting.
We also found. Can I assume all 3 of us are carrying the massive weapon trove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just you on your back. Suddenly Tati has become, Tatiana is very strong, so it makes sense.
It worked out.
Yes, first of all, I think you should truly reconsider trapping the salamander again, as he is the only reason that we're still alive.
And he's cute.
And he's adorable! Like my
He
friend
didn't
said.
warn us how cute.
Yes, it was a long time ago. We needed to light the forge, and we summoned creatures from another plane of existence, and we trapped it. I mean, it is what it is. But when you're in a war, you kind of have to do what you have to do.
It has 1 more year.
Hope that's enough.
Should be.
Well,
Or at least go make nice with him, and he might be willing to stay a little bit longer. But you have to be willing to compromise on things. Like, he at least gets, like, weekends off.
Yeah, let them have a union at least.
Local salamanders 487.
not understand. This is not the time for it. This is not the time for it. I don't understand.
Quest changes to us freaking liberating this freaking salamander. You did this.
I'll liberate the salamander. I'll wear local salamanders 487 on a shirt.
understand that you might have salamanders live forever. It's a small bit of become immortal. You'll understand. So we have the forge.
Child labor rights.
I hate you all. We have the forge, and you have the hammer.
Yes.
I could go and yes, we could be there by tomorrow. Is it all clear? Is there anything left?
Other than, I think there were some fighting chicken-looking things, so I would avoid those.
Fighting chicken? What the?
Oh, there
What
were.
is a fighting chicken?
Have you heard of troglodytes?
Yes.
From the Underdark.
Yeah.
We fought a whole lot of them, including a king, but I think the crown looks much better on my friend over here.
Oh, I forgot I was wearing that.
Yeah, you have the crown forever.
No, what were those little chicken things that the troglodytes were making fight each other?
Yeah, they
Just
were like
chickens.
They were just chickens, I think.
They were cockatrices.
Oh, that's right. They were cockatrices.
And
That's
they were
right.
mean.
They were quite mean to you. So I mean,
I
Tati
wanted
has
to
a
pet
point.
one and it just like attacked me.
I have a thing for you all.
Scrungly.
I can.
I like scruggly chickens.
With the forge open, I can make stuff now.
Yes.
But you'll have to collect things like adamantine ingots or golem stone or mithril ingots or troglodyte skins, cyclops eyes.
Can adamantine blades be melted down into ingots?
Yeah, I think I could probably get about half of what I put into him.
Starts handing over the adamantine stuff from Cal. Just like, we have a start.
Okay. I will start. I'll take this there and I'll put these.
Before I give those to him, I hand it over and then I do the thing. I go, wait, hang on, Tati, Adrian, and I guess Midas, are you okay if we give these to him, or would you rather sell them?
Have it.
Yeah.
I would like to hand him, though, the axe of Xander and then technically his own shield. This is the golden shield of Vulcan. Can you fix these?
I can. I'm going to need some things first.
Okay. I should probably attach a regular shield, huh?
Yes.
Not me realizing. Okay.
I can fix those. I'm sure of it. It will just take a little bit of work and some items. Let's see. Which ones were they again? We have the shield of
Golden shield of Vulcan.
And what else?
The axe of Xander.
I'm just kind of in the background, like kind of leaning over towards my eyes, like, yeah, so that's Vulcan. He's the god of uncles.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, please tell me you don't. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Interesting. And a very niche thing to be the god of.
I know, our friend Cal, they were telling us about it, that's their uncle, so they're, the god of uncles and everything. But you know what? Everyone needs that cool uncle. They also have this weird hobby with forging.
True. Everybody needs an uncle who knows how to weld.
I wish I remembered my uncles so I could tell you what their hobbies were.
I could do it with one mithril ingot. I believe you have one.
We do have one, yes. Okay, is that for both of these?
For both, yes.
Okay, yeah, I would guess I'd go ahead and hand it to him.
I'll repair these and I can get this back to you, say, roll me a d6 for both.
So I need to roll 1d6 or 2?
2.
So it looks like we're going from the trauma episode to the merch idea episode.
I got 2 5s.
5 days each.
Okay, well, we have to go to Versi and the Old Wood and then back, so...
We can set up some type of... We'll look into it. Perhaps we could find some type of delivery service or some type of way to... You guys are going to be out and around. We'll need to work, and I mean... I am a god. So I can find it.
What's it like being the god of uncles?
I hate it here.
Okay, but if someone doesn't make a ship name for Adrian and Midas, I will riot.
Literally.
And for you guys at home, I want you guys to be able to see what's going on. So I'm gonna, we are using an addition to this mod here. The team has just been given a list of items, kind of, sort of, but they don't know what anything makes. And so as they go throughout their stuff, if they create the different stuff, I will reveal what the items make. And there's a bunch of things that they could try to make. One of them takes a Medusa heart, so...
Excuse you?
It's gonna...
Yeah, there definitely needs to be a union to fix some of this stuff. This does not seem like proper regulation.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna push these.
Diana suddenly makes like a leather patch just to put it.
Vulcan
Wow, I
reaches
didn't-
towards your heart. No, I'm just kidding.
No, please don't. And probably rip it out.
I got it just for you.
Yes, I can figure something out. We could teleport these back and forth. Like I said, I'm a god. We'll make it work. I'm just so excited to use that forge again and to craft. Oh, there's nothing like the fires of that flame. Anything else I can help you with, then?
No, you first. You first.
Small question. Does he get any bigger?
The tiny Stimpy. Have you fed it yet?
Fed it what?
Two choices. You could feed it metal or you can feed it blood. Either one works.
Right. Do you have some metal I can have, or?
Yeah, I can. He kind of like ducks down, and you see just kind of like bits and bobs kind of fly around. And he pulls up a bunch of like little gears, these ornately done copper gears, and they're very small, almost like clock gears. And he kind of just hands them to you. Goes, I don't know how to make these do things, so here.
Thank you.
Okay, but the blood. These are two completely different food sources.
Can we leave? With all due respect, I don't want to feed Aaron blood. I've already seen enough for today.
Well,
Is it the iron content in the blood?
I bet that's what it is. I bet it's the iron. I bet that's bad. But like, I'm sure that's why metal works as a substitute.
Tati's done with
Tati's got 2 idiot men to deal with now.
And in my defense, Diana does not have incredibly high intelligence, so like...
This conversation would honestly probably be way different if I didn't have the crown of intellect on. Because my intelligence is only a 15.
Fun fact, my intelligence is a 9.
Oh. Diana's intelligence is a 12.
Oh, yeah.
I got 13.
I'm going to be walking around like this.
Oh, God.
Help.
Someone please send me someone smart.
Help.
To be fair, Diana tries, but you do see that I'm like, as I look back at Tati, because I know you also had a question for Vulcan, I'm just going to start feeding Aaron like little crackers.
No, I didn't.
Of gears.
No, I didn't have any. I didn't have any questions. I was actually going to say I don't think so, but you actually had a question. So.
All right, great. Yeah, I'm going to start Polly want a cracker feeding my bird with gears, and I believe that is it. Yes.
So you don't want this trident?
What?
Or these javelins?
Oh, the adamantine trident javelins. I think we should maybe... Adamantine can be very useful. It might be worth taking at least one of them.
I'll take the trident.
Okay.
I feel weird volunteering to take any of this stuff. I'm not really part of your guys' whole thing.
If you're traveling with us, Midas, you need to stay equipped. I don't know if you've gathered, but we get attacked a lot. That's why there's a prophecy of 5 and only 3 of us are standing here.
And if you haven't died yet, you're with the right crowd.
Wow, that was one way to get around that statement.
Oof. I actually look at Vulcan and I go, Vulcan, do you mind just giving me back one of those javelins?
Sure, yeah. I just want to make sure because I'm about to tear them apart, break them down.
Yeah, but one of them. And then I'm going to look at you, Midas. I'm going to hand you the javelin and go,
Sure. Cool.
tell me how you lift and consider that even.
Well, I have a pretty extensive workout routine, and he's gonna just launch into a gym bro monologue.
Vulcan, thank you. We'll see you.
As you do this, Midas, if the anime annoyance sign could come up on Diana's head, it would be there right now as she just goes, oh, you're the one of those.
I like to, lift incrementally, start the day off. When I'm doing arm day, it's important that you don't hurt yourself. So you start slow, but then by the end of the day, I'm usually benching a insert impressive number here.
How do you know that? I think I sidled
45 pounds.
That's the weight of the bar.
Oh, I'm so proud of you for knowing that. You're so smart, honey.
I know that because I struggle with the bar.
Oh. Yeah, Diana, who is a big fan of leg day, is gonna kind of sidle up to Adrian and be like, okay, so I could beat him in a race, right?
Most definitely. He looks like the legs haven't gotten much work, but upper body's I feel like we could both be bench pressed, so let's not say this too loudly.
Oh, he's got beautiful thighs. Beautiful muscly thighs. All of him is
beefy.
Oh, I don't know, Diana.
Grade A beef.
Adrian, are you saying... And my eyes narrow.
What?
Midas, do you race?
Wow. Wow, this is what I meant to protect the universe with. Okay.
Do I race what?
Do you see who's faster?
Sometimes my brothers and I run around and stuff. Yeah, sure.
Oh, you have brothers. That's unfortunate. There's more of you?
Well, I mean, they're my adopted brothers, but, they love to talk about how huge they are compared to me, and I'm like...
Go on.
Hey,
I'm interested.
Hang on that one moment. You're a pretty decent-sized guy. You... Shut the fuck up, God.
God is judging us.
Seriously.
Yeah,
My mind is just dirty.
It really is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the shortest of my brothers. I got 2 older brothers. They're, they're fine. Whatever.
Remind me how tall Midas is again.
7 foot.
I hate you. As Diana is no longer the tall.
That's without the horns.
Yeah, Diana is no longer the tallest person in the party and is visibly shaken by this. Right. Well, shall we to Versi then?
Yes.
All right. Now, if I bring... Oh, how am I going to explain bringing you 3 home?
Versi will know who I am. Maybe.
Versi knows who I am.
I'm aware Versi knows who you are. Last time I saw Versi, she was trying to ride you like a cow.
Like a
horse?
Ow!
More like a centaur stacked on top of another centaur.
Stop.
Well, did you guys know that lily pads is a part of this?
Oh my
We're getting there, I
God.
promise.
I'm joking. I'm totally joking.
We love
I
you,
love
Lily.
this. I love this. We love you, Lily.
Yep. That was too good not to. That was too good not to.
Cow?
As a,
Midas just gives you a
no.
weird look.
I'm getting weird look. Okay. Okay.
Interesting
Anyway.
word choice.
You guys head out of Vulcan's Hall to the south gates of Astoria to part with the city once again. With
Audible sighs.
What is happening?
I don't know. I missed something.
I love it though. It makes me so happy.
Somebody needs to go back and clip that moment
it's clipped.
because what?
There's
No,
Lily
that
Pandas.
different one.
Oh, okay.
Because Evelyn said that's interesting word choice, and I made a face, and Evelyn goes, so I rolled my eyes.
Oh, amazing. 10 out of 10.
So yeah.
Centaur on top of a centaur.
Oh man, well, we're not crying from just emotional pain. We're crying from laughter.
You know,
Anyway,
Save a
On her
cowboy,
way.
ride a centaur.
I'm sure this won't come back to emotionally bite us at all. We'll be
Who's taking
fine.
lead?
We're in a forest or mountains.
You'd be walking along the road. I'll say it's forest adjacent.
I'm a little more versed. I'm gonna look at the group and go. I'm a little more versed in mountains. I can try, but if anyone feels more comfortable in the forest, I would maybe suggest that you take lead.
I mean, so long as we stay on the road for a
Oh,
while.
I know how to get to the temple.
I do too. Okay.
I kind of go, Tati, why don't you take lead? And just look at Midas like, bro.
We don't know you.
He doesn't even go here.
Yeah.
You don't even go here.
Yeah, I think
Anyway.
Midas, although like I kind of look at you with that look of like admirable, but then I look at Tati, I'm like, why don't you know where we're going? Why don't you take the lead?
Okay. I'll go ahead. Do I look uncomfortable yet?
You guys head to the south gate. Who's taking lead? Sorry, I blacked out. Tatiana.
We had a whole conversation.
I was looking for something.
Just talked about this, but okay.
Roll me a d20.
No.
Well, that's been it for Magic Academy.
Next character.
14.
14. Okay.
Bring me more centaurs. I'll talk my way out of it again.
Nope, I have a thing for you. You guys are headed down towards the temple. I feel like semi-awkward as you guys are in this new group. And you guys have a little bit of discourse through each other. And Tatiana, it catches your ears. And you see a small bush. A few bushes kind of line the road. You see some bushes line the road, and some trees along the side of the road. And you hear, "Your face inspires me to vomit."
Wow! You see a small bush first. I mean, okay, that was words, followed by what?
It's
Your
just
face
quiet.
inspires me to vomit? Wow. Okay, that was kind of rude, but all right. I'm talking out loud. So whatever the disembodied voice. I don't have vicious mockery, I'm just a bitch. I'm gonna take
Next
one
you-
level in
You
Bard.
hear a little bit of giggling, and you hear, "Get lost, you pathetic starvelings."
Oh, you're uncomfortable.
The fuck?
What is a starveling?
I assume something small and starving.
I would be insulted if I knew what it was.
I don't even eat, but I feel insulted.
I don't know if you're trying to be mean to us, but it's not really working.
It's okay if you don't like me. Not everyone has good taste.
I don't know you, so I don't really give a fuck, but thanks.
What
Are you
is...
guys just gonna continue walking?
Yeah, I'm walking away from him. Fuck off!
I'm gonna follow Tati. I'm just like, I don't care. Like,
You guys can roll a perception check.
I sure would
Okay.
like to.
Awesome.
I would like to stealth away.
Go for it.
I got 10.
16.
22.
22.
I got a 10. I'm really showing Midas's usefulness here with these dice rolls. I haven't gotten above a 10 on the die yet today.
Oh
You
no.
need to like cleanse your little goldfish dice.
I didn't even use the goldfish dice that time.
Ooh.
Rough.
Diana, with your high perception, you see in one of the small bushes 3 little satyrs kind of in the bush, kind of just like looking over and kind of peering over the hill and kind of just yelling little spouts.
At this
and
moment, sorry, go ahead.
As you lock eyes with them, they kind of go, bald legs, bald legs, bald legs.
You actually see me start crying, but not for the reason that you think. As I look at them and go, oh, Kreia was so much better at insults than you.
Bald legs, thank you. I work really hard to keep my skin smooth.
Tati, I miss Kreia.
I do too.
You hear them kind of goes, someday you'll go far and I hope you stay there.
Again, you just not the same.
Thank you. I'm hoping not to have to be here any longer than I have to.
What
Your little
was the
shit's got a problem.
Are you guys walking
Are
away
they
from them?
answering my question?
What was your question? Sorry.
You little shit's got a problem?
I mean,
I have a problem with your plague sore on the ass of a pig.
oh,
That one didn't make sense. I know it didn't make sense. Just what happened? They don't know. They're
Hey,
too dumb.
listen, while you sit there and talk, y'all go ahead and come up with something creative and actually funny. We're going to go actually do something important with our lives. Maybe you will someday.
Yeah,
Okay, bye.
We got places to be.
As we walk away, though, if you don't mind, I kind of go, wait, there was the one satyr that Corina said actually helped her. I don't know if he's one of these little shits, as Adrian put it, but do we remember his name?
nope.
Great, all right.
I definitely don't.
Was it Lagrius? Something like that.
Oh, you're close.
This is what happens when we lose the party's note taker. I'm so sorry.
Glorious.
Glorious. I will
think-
write it down.
I turn back and go,
Glorious.
are any of you glorious, or are you all just jerk faces?
How do they know that? I don't know why they know I'm Glorious. I haven't seen them in a while. You're a great
mom told me
sprinkle on a
last night.
rainbow cupcake.
What?
But that
Okay,
one hurts.
that's it.
That was
I'm gonna-
mean.
I'm raising my hand because I have a thing.
Uh-huh.
I've had enough of you little fuckturds. So I'm gonna turn around. Now I'm just fussy. And I'm gonna strut my happy ass up to all 3 of these little shit stains.
Okay.
And I mean, like, when I say strut, and I have a very particular picture. Have you seen all the animations on TikTok that are Death by Snoo audio?
Mhm.
Of, like, the big scary monster women?
Mhm.
Hi, that's me. I'm gonna strut my happy ass up, but I'm not smiling, I'm mad. And, like, and I would say, when we get out of town, I'm traveling with my hood off. So my snakes are wild.
Okay.
And
Sounds like a
I'm
medical condition.
Wouldn't you know what happens when your snake's wild?
Go on.
I
sign up for Patreon to hear the end of this conversation. Anyway,
If you would like to know what happens when Doofus tries to pick on me and I flirt with him in return, please subscribe to our Patreon and we'll start recording these conversations. Doofus just went, I'm afraid.
You walk up to this bush and you just see these 3 small satyrs. I'm gonna go so far as to call them goatlings. They're very tiny, younglings. As they kind of are just kind of huddled behind the bush, and they go, "Yeah, that was a good one. You did good on that one. Yeah, I know. What's another good one?" And then they kind of just look up and go.
And I would very much like it has to be action, right? So I got like my hands on. Can I help you? Did you need something, or were you just talking? Do you know where Lorius is?
Well, is that thing real? Yeah, it's real. We don't know where Lorius is, and if we did, we wouldn't tell you anyway.
Okay, thanks for wasting my time. Bye.
Yeah, but if your brain was dynamite, there wouldn't be enough to blow your hat off. So,
what's dynamite?
Because I know that are they visibly uncomfortable by my presence?
Make me an insight check.
Dirty 20.
They are visibly uncomfortable. They thought they would just get enough with heckling. They seem to like have this spot to heckle people and mess with them and make them cry. And they're not used to people coming up to them.
Okay, I'm gonna whoever's in the middle though, I'm just gonna reach over and I'm gonna pat him on the forehead. You're so precious. Shut the fuck up and go home.
Make me a intimidation check.
I'm gonna lean over to Adrian and Diana and be like, "Is she always like this?"
Yes.
Yep.
We love her for it.
Nice.
She does not take shit nor prisoners.
It makes you question a lot of things.
You stay on the right side of Tati and she will have your back forever. You get on the wrong side of Tati, we won't find your body.
Fair enough.
Accurate. It's a 21.
Jeez. All right.
Dude, your
kind of like
purple mushrooms are phenomenal.
they kind of like back up for a second, and they kind of look at you, and they just kind of peel, turn, and start running off. And they've maybe got like 30 feet before one of them barks, "What's that? Your breath? No, it's probably just your ugly hair."
I throw a dagger.
I was gonna say shoot my crossbow.
I would like to jump to stop this.
I would like to purposefully miss.
Okay.
I would like to not hit them. I would like to hit the ground behind them as they're running.
I won't murder one of them. I'll
Just
Do I still have to
maim.
roll?
You see an arrow that kind of like nips at one of their feet for just a second, and a dagger that kind of swings by one of their ears, and they kind of go, "Oh shit, that means fucking seer. Guys, go, let's go." Yeah, I know. Let's get out of here. You're crazy.
Just for flavor, I rolled a dirty 20. Can mine just stick into a tree as they're running away?
Yes, absolutely.
I love that. Diana just stands there like, what is happening?
Well,
Finally rolled above a 10.
let's go see Versi.
Yep.
Let's.
It's a little bit of a walk. It takes about a full day's walk to get up to Versi's temple. You arrive closer to sundown, and the last time you came to Versi's temple, you were greeted by the Order of Sidon, who was trying to reclaim it as their own. It is still pretty dead. There's not much life brought back, save a few acolytes who are kind of taking care of the grounds. And You don't see Versi out and about. Probably still down in their cave, fearing for their life. And you get greeted by a man in some robes, kind of a softer face. He's bald, and he has kind of these very bushy eyebrows, probably leaning at about 40 or 50. Looks a little aged and calm and centered as he kind of looks towards you guys and just beckons you closer as he sees you cross the geysers in the front of Versi's temple. And as you get closer, you've seen that they've done a little bit of restorative work, that the pillars have this soft sheen to them. The water of the geysers kind of reflect onto the top of the temple, giving it this reflective light. And it seems to hit kind of these different pedestals at different times. Right now, it's hitting that center beam that has this figure of Sidon at the top. You recognize it this time because it looks very similar to when he was descended upon the vineyards. And this man kind of walks up to you all and says, hello, how can I help you?
We're here to see Versi.
And you have an appointment?
I live here.
Oh, sorry, forgive me. Lady Tatiana.
Hello, insert name here. It's okay if he doesn't have a name. We can just call him that.
No, I always have to have. I have these prepared. This is an NPC I prepared. I don't know why you think that I didn't prepare an NPC. Like, do you think I don't prepare NPC names?
I want to communicate with the shop owner and Dale. Bob. It's my creative genius at work.
My name is Idea.
I like the object idea.
No. It's spelled
No,
E-I-D.
I'm asking you.
No.
Okay, that's idea. Idea. Okay.
E-I-D-Y-I-A. Idea.
Oh, idea. Like the emphasis on the first syllable. Got it. Okay.
Idea. Okay. Not rather idea, but idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever. We all know where I'm trying to go.
Yeah, we do. Don't worry. We got you. We're right behind you. We're coming along.
I was gonna say somebody else has to drive.
Shoves Adrian to front.
Ask Brandon what happens when I drive a car.
I think we can get you to see the Oracle. They're currently meeting with someone right now, though.
Oh.
Yeah, this large winged creature came in. I believe they're sirens. There's not many of them this far in Thylia. They usually stick to the waters.
Sirens?
Interesting. That's concerning. Let's see. Diana, would it be a leap to say that, I mean, like, you and I are acquaintances and you've been to the temple before. Would you remember where my room is?
I think I would remember had you shown me at some point. Yeah.
You're the only one who was allowed in.
Oh. Noted.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, that's
I was
right.
a chair.
You were a chair.
And you do such a good job too, honey.
We had a non-canon session 0 where in fact Adrian was a chair at one point. But yeah, I think I would remember.
Okay. I would. Okay. Diana, if you wouldn't mind, would you take the boys to my room? And I will see if I can fetch Versi, and I'll meet you and check my sundial. If I'm not there in 15 minutes. Please come find me. But I know that she holds these in very high regard, and I wouldn't want to bring more people in then.
So we want to make sure we're not going to disturb whoever she's meeting with. So, Adrian, if you come with me, and Tati will bring Versi up.
Okay. As long as I get to talk to her.
That is the plan. Yes.
I'm aware that you have a crush.
Do you have a crush?
No. No. Ew, no.
Right, we're going to go inside now, and I just...
Do I have to be a cheer this time? Oh.
Assuming, Tatiana, you don't need my help getting down there.
No, I don't. However, if any of the higher ranking of people come, those two gentlemen paid. So
yes.
We're just going to leave that as it is.
I think there's some extenuating circumstances right now. Versi is not themselves today.
Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna make a straight line. Let's go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Let's go.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that as I gather the boys, I just go, right, so when you get into Tati's room, don't touch anything, as we walk off.
Don't be alarmed, Dad. Everything.
Tati...
I forgot. My room. Oh.
You head down the back stairs. You find... as you kind of come up, you see that stand where they were sacrificing the acolytes who were here before, and you head back into the farthest reaches of the temple, and you find that door that used to have a mimic on it. As you go down and descend into the stone that turns into this very archaic cave-like features, the air gets damp and wet as you start to get to the bottom. And you hear small mutterings coming from Versi's room. And at this point, I'd like to invite Lily back to the table.
Hello.
You overhear Versi talking to a new face. You kind of catch glimpses. Nix, could you go ahead and describe yourself?
Nyx is about 5'7" with a 6-foot wingspan. Her wings are black with her skin kind of moving from a tan to, as with most avians, a purplish color on the tips of her fingers and toes. She doesn't have normal hands and feet. They are taloned. And her hair is actually much like mine. It's a mohawk, a curly mohawk that's purple.
Okay, I'm here for it's the vibe. I'm no longer the only one who look. I mean, in terms of who looks weird now, it's Nyx, Tati, Diana, and Midas tie for second, and then Adrian. Oddly enough,
She does have a human face, no beak, at least.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Oh, important question. How tall are they?
That was the first thing I said. Who wasn't paying attention in class?
5'7". They said
5'7".
5'7".
Okay, we're
I was paying attention in class.
Sorry, I got anyone who is on our Discord, please check out the meme section. Duckburg has given us gold.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's tragic. It really is a whole Greek tragedy.
Good.
I'm scared.
I love it.
If we could pause session for a hot minute, I need people to look at it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
go check out our Discord. This is a perfect opportunity for you to go check out the Magic Academy Discord. It is a great little place to hang out, talk about D&D, make new friends, and just you get to talk to us, the cast, and you get to talk to other people who are fans of the show.
And TTRPGs in general.
And TTRPGs in general. Check it out.
That meme is a crime. Anyway.
It's horrible. Why,
It's so
Doug?
good.
It is beautiful.
It's
How dare you?
wonderful.
The psychic damage.
Anyway.
I ship it.
Sorry.
Versi is holding your face, Nyx, and they are inches away from you. And they go, "What have you done? What have you all done? Why is this happening? This doesn't make sense anymore. The threads don't weave this way. The woven the tavern, it doesn't make sense anymore. Oh, it hurts." And they kind of pull their hands off of you and kind of walk back over to the corner.
Are you okay?
Where did you come from?
I mean, technically, the depths
Yes.
of hell.
Okay. Wow. Wowie. I think we're fucked. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know.
Where did you come out at? How did you get to this plane?
I don't remember. I switched places with my twin.
I'm sorry, you what?
I have a twin. She pulled me out and we got caught by Lutheria.
So Lutheria knows you're here.
She doesn't know where I am, technically. She just knows that I'm alive now. She thought I was dead.
Praise
Technically, I was in hell. But now my sister's in hell. It's a whole thing.
On top of everything that just happened with the prophecy that is no longer a prophecy, it's gone. You're here.
Mm-hmm.
Tatiana.
Hi, I'm home.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, listen, before you pull that face out on me, it's not our fault. We were trying to do the things that we were tasked with. And apparently the gods forget how strong Cerberus are.
Well, you weren't supposed to revive them. That was in the cards.
We didn't revive them. It was still alive.
And you didn't ask for Aesop? You let this random stranger go for that?
Who's
You
Aesop
met-
again?
Aesop was the person at the Dragon Shrine that you met.
How is Aesop? What do you live for that? I mean, did we do things out of order? Maybe.
Out of order.
That might be why your prophecy's fucked.
I mean, we're mostly alive. There's 2.5 of us left.
Half?
Adrian's already died once.
Wow. Okay. Well.
I mean, there were some things that were unavoidable. The Cerberus was still alive, which a lot of people neglected to tell us before we went down there. So that was fun. We tried to save Kreia, but Lutheria sort of snuck in and
You handed
murdered
Kreia
her.
straight to Lutheria. Yes, I saw that. In a dream, that was very fucking unpleasant, Tatiana.
Yeah, you should have lived it, Versi.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of mathematical equations that are just not adding up anymore.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm living out whatever is in your head. So I get that you're upset. We're also frustrated and we're very confused.
Tatiana.
In the meantime,
Nyx, Tatiana.
hi, Nyx. I found a cowman, Midas. He says you know him.
Oh. That can't be good. No, Midas is back? Fuck.
Midas is back. I don't know what that means. He tried to hit me with a door. So we're gonna back that train up.
They're supposed to be locked into eternity on an island. They're not supposed to be here.
Well, he's here. He's here. He's actually in my bedroom at the moment, along with Adrian and Diana.
Oh man.
I feel like this is a family matter, and I should probably just like.
No, I think you're supposed to be here for this because you're here and Versi's here, so that means that you're here for something.
They kind of whip their hand, and you see these beautiful threads, these golden threads, kind of fall from the ceiling. And for a moment, you see Tatiana, the one that kind of like leans in front of you, and Nyx. They kind of pull towards each other for a second, and Versi goes, "Oh fuck." Okay. Well,
why don't we all go to my room? I've got tea.
No, I'm not leaving this room. Nope, I'm not leaving this room. If they killed Kreia, they could kill me.
You're not living underground for the rest of your life. If there's anything that you
I don't care. I'm
do.
staying here. You can have them come here. I will allow it. Bring them here. I don't want to leave.
Versi, you cannot hide underground forever.
I can hide.
Your people need you.
I can hide here forever.
Your people need you.
What people? The 5 fucking acolytes I have left.
How many people come to your temple and pray to you, prayed with me, asked you for guidance, for anything? People need you. You are a pillar of Thylia. If you go underground, go into hiding, that's just going, especially with this oath of peace that is coming to an end, that's just going to give people more power.
Works so great.
Versi, stop. No, you stop it.
Yeah.
This is not a time for you to panic. You knock it off. You are a pillar. People need you. I know that you're scared. And if we need to find somebody who can come and who can stay with you, then I'll do that. If we need to move you into a more populated area, we'll do that too. But people need you. I hate to break it to you, but you're not going to let everybody into your room, and you and I both know it. I mean, look at that. Have you like been up? Has anybody been here for your dishes?
Roll me a perception check.
So I'm having a conversation with my brother. Have you taken Lucas would actually probably take offense to that. Ha!
Oh my god. Those dice literally took all the luck of the goldfish dice. I'm not gonna lie.
Clearly.
You lean over and you kind of run your finger along the table, and there's a layer of dust.
Yep, my whole headset just recalibrated.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
Okay.
No.
You leaned over and you wiped along the dresser, and there's just a layer of dust.
Oh, buddy. Okay, ew, that's gross. Okay, Versi, honey, we have to get you out of here. You need to shower. We need to...
Water. It's fine.
No,
Okay,
no. You do not... Yes, you have a pool that you use when
we are cosmically fucked.
Yes, we are, but the only way that we're going to get out of it is if you come upstairs.
That's our first step. More deep than that, but let's start there.
That's our first step. Baby steps, honey. Come on.
And that's where we're gonna take a break.
So much happening.
So just like sitting in the corner like this, like, okay.
I don't like it when mommy and mommy fight.
Hentog, welcome in. I'm so glad that you found us. And I saw so many great first headers. Tao, first of all, my heart, thank you so much for finding us from D3. And we're super excited to have you here. Thank you for subscribing for the next 6 months. Oh my God. Thank you. You are amazing. It helps us upgrade the stream and get further, because queer people, we want to be out there. We're gonna be famous.
Yeah.
And if you want more ways to support us, you can check out our Patreon.
Also, if you get 3 more people to follow us, then you'll get all of us in emo makeup on a stream.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention that during the announcements. Thank you. Yes, we are 3 followers away from 300.
Everyone in emo makeup, and me and Lily in pink.
I'm gonna pull out my split dye wig. I'm so excited.
We have to switch to pastels.
I will dye my hair black, and I will purchase a hair straightener so that I can get my hair as emo as possible.
But we're gonna take a quick break. We will be back at 13 after the hour, 10:13 where I'm from, or 13 after the hour, wherever you are. We'll see you very soon. We'll come back to whatever there's going on here. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back. I hope you had a good short rest and got some water. I got some snacks. I got a cheese
Water.
not a cheesecake. Oh, but that sounds good. I got a
Now I
cheese
want
stick.
cheesecake.
I want
The
cheesecake.
Not the
dog
same.
got cheese sticks.
Very different, but it is cheese. I love cheese. Oh my gosh, I got this butter. It's this French butter. It's called Butter Boy from Wegmans, and I put it on a rosemary sourdough, and it's like this salty rosemary. Oh my,
I love Wegmans.
so good.
Y'all making me hungry over here.
It's 9 o'clock, so it's snackies time. So we're just gonna hop back into it. You guys have gotten to Versi's temple, and Versi is kind of in a fritz. I've inadvertently made them Ambrose, but I love it. You guys start your to kind of like head back up to the rooms, to Tatiana's room. Versi kind of just following, just kind of pacing like kind of back and forth as if like you guys are going almost too slow. You guys get to Tatiana's room. Diana, can you tell me what happened when you guys got here? Where are you guys at? Where are you guys chilling?
I think that very much in the spirit of don't touch Tati's shit, I have not allowed them to sit anywhere. So the three of us are literally just standing, and Diana has decided she's going to start doing pull-ups on the opposite door frame. So she's just doing that and like not making eye contact with Midas.
Every now and then Midas glances over and just kind of nods like, good form. I think Midas is asking Adrian a bunch of questions. Like, what's this Kreia you guys keep mentioning? Who's that?
There's like just a kind of a pause and a gulp. Just Kreia was a very good friend. We lost very recently. It's still a thing.
Literally yesterday.
Oh my god, that's rough, y'all.
Yeah. We also lost another friend, only they didn't die. They just, and I get off the frame. Ugh, they just left. So to be frank, it's not really you. When I don't hate you, you seem decent, but you caught us at a bit of a, shall we say, bad time.
Oh, I didn't think you guys hated me. I just figured, you don't know me, I don't know you. We're on perhaps parallel paths, but separate quests, nevertheless.
What
You're
is
Jason Roch, though.
Yeah. What is your quest?
Well, you guys are trying to save the Oath of Peace. I'm trying to prevent it from being necessary. My goal is to defeat Sidon and Lutheria once and for all. I did my time. Let's just say that I've put in the 10,000 hours it takes. And I still have a few more to put in before I'm ready to take on that fight, but
Do you plan to fight
gotta do
them
it for somebody.
by yourself?
I mean, I'd prefer not to, but it is what it is.
They're not easy to stab.
Not a lot of people want to work with a Minotaur. Let's just say that.
Randa, would it be fair to say that we all pretty much know what he means by that there is that prejudice and stuff like that? Yeah.
You all know that Minotaurs are kind of not a favored race in Thalia, and were often used for work.
I kind of nod knowingly and look at Adrian. We have a friend who might be familiar with similar plights.
In that moment, Tatiana busts through the door.
Tati! You're back.
Miss Tatiana.
I
Can we
was still
say-
chewing popcorn.
Can we say that Midas was standing by the door
Yeah,
and a little bit of payback?
can it be Midas's turn to get slammed by the door?
Oh my god! please.
Absolutely. You guys want to make a check for that?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought we were doing it, so I went ahead and rolled, and I hope you do well.
I didn't.
Oh no.
I gotta. Let's see. That is Dex saving throw, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6.
That's a dirty 20.
Tatiana,
Nice.
roll your unarmed attack strike.
Oh, I don't know how to.
Am I gonna take damage?
It should just be.
Unarmed attack is your strength modifier. No proficiency.
So, do I just roll a d20?
Yep. You just roll a d20, add your strength modifier.
Oh.
And then your
What the heck
damage
a
is
D20?
whatever. And then your damage is whatever your strength modifier is.
This shouldn't hurt you. It's an 11.
Oh no. Yeah, no, that.
So
that,
I just hit you with the door.
Ah. Oh. Hey. One turn deserves another.
I would advise you next time not to stand in front of the door, but it's okay. At least you're pretty.
Oh. Thanks.
Go on.
I lean over to Versi. I'm like, is she always like this?
Do I see Versi at this point?
No, this is new. That one isn't supposed to be here. Versi kind of like steps forward with Nyx behind them and kind of stands in the middle, just kind of like looks at you all.
Does Versi look like her predecessor?
Very similar.
As soon as Midas sees Versi, his eyes go wide, and he goes, Versi.
Oh God, no. And Adrian, it's not yours, and you're not mine. Just clearing the air.
I have no
So
idea
you're
what's
not-
happening right now.
You're not I don't know how. I guess I don't know how reincarnation works. You're not my mom?
I'm your cousin, not mother. I don't. Versi the First is my cousin.
Okay. So, like, you're like my cousin removed? Once
I think
removed?
so. I was really bad at this part of classes.
Okay.
How do you remove a cousin without killing them?
I flick
So-
Adrian.
Okay.
How did you get off the island?
That is a great question that God and I have not discussed.
Wow.
I mean,
Yes.
I that's a great. It is weird how much you look like my mom. I haven't.
Technically, if you're the cousin to the first Versi, then that would make you their second cousin.
I'm going to be very blunt for a moment. Who are you? I
Oh,
point
I'm
at
Nyx.
Nyx.
Oh, wow.
I was just dragged down here by them. I don't know what's happening.
Nyx, Diana, Nyx, Adrian, Nyx, Adrian, Nyx, Cowman, Midas, Midas, Nyx. It's
I
sticking.
mean,
prefer
okay,
Cowman or Midas?
I
Cowman
prefer
Midas.
Midas. I don't know where Cowman came from, and it's a little offensive.
All right.
I don't know why I hear that as Macho Man Randy Savage. Just oh yeah.
God.
I just look at Versi at this point and go, "You're panicking. It does not serve you.
Oh yeah, we were fucked.
Why are we fucked?"
Okay. That one's supposed to be an island, not fucking here. That one's supposed to be in hell, and 2 of you are dead. Well, one's about to be dead again.
What?
Cal's
Am
not
I gonna
supposed to be at the
die?
party. Calix is no. Adrian, and then he like Versi very out of character walks up to you, and goes, "Darling, I mean Adrian, no, it's fine. It's fine." And they kind of look around the room and go, "It's fine," and walk back to the center of the room.
I don't know much about prophecies. That's usually what we go to Tati for. But are you to tell me that fate can absolutely not be changed?
Oh, the fates have changed.
So why does that make us fucked rather than inspiring us to keep going?
You do know that when I say the fates, they are real.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
Okay, well, it has been said that the fates were one that brokered the deal of the Oath of the Peace.
Yeah.
I saw the dream where Kreia was murdered by Lutheria. The fates allowed that to happen. It was an oath of peace. They shouldn't have been allowed to harm someone, but they played with a fine line of death. Now, I'm sure that it doesn't come without its consequences, but the ramifications of this small act of rebelliousness has changed the entire course of the prophecy. In fact, there is none, by the way. Yeah, that's gone. So cosmic energies are basically just fucking everything up. Yeah.
So we're not the heroes of the prophecy anymore. We're heroes of the random people?
Well, I do know this. And they kind of flip their hand again. And Nyx and Tatiana, you see those threads pull down. You see the thread kind of in front of Versi as well. But you see the 5 bits of your threads just gravitate towards each other ever so slightly. Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Thready things.
Sorry,
I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions.
They also go up to you, Diana, and they see there's a pinch of black on your thread, the copper. And they kind of look at you as if like you've been hurt. And they kind of just nod for a second, and the threads of fate.
Insight check, please.
Roll insight.
$23.
You can sense the strong uneasiness as they kind of look at it. They look at it as if they're looking at death itself. Somehow you might have been touched, or some aspect of death has kind of infused itself with you. So, as I said, the threads, the fates have threads, they weave them together, they create the fabric of time, that Thylia runs on this fabric that is what creates this world. And unfortunately, because Lutheria did something that I did not predict, and therefore didn't put into my prophecy calculations, you lot are what's next.
What did you mean when you said that Calix was about to die?
Do you know Cal gave up their power? Yeah, they, well, I've seen a few outcomes. Most of them, he gets hunted down, and once Oath is piece of up, I don't think they'll survive long. So that brings me to you lot. Hi. Guys want to help save the world? Please?
That hasn't changed.
I mean, my mom put me on a time island for 500 years. Yes, I'm still trying to save the world. I don't really have another purpose.
Hey, I'm sorry. Am I the only one who heard Time Island for 500 years?
Can we back that train up?
I mean,
Can we
you
back the
said-
wagons?
Yeah, what my friend said. Excuse me?
I mean, I came from the depths of hell, so like 500 years
Okay.
doesn't mean anything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm from the
let's.
era of when like Thalia still had sirens.
Yeah, I don't fully understand. It's like, do you know how Thalia came to be?
That's a great
That's a
question.
great question, DM. Do we?
No,
we
it's
have
a very
history
old
class?
time. You guys can make a history check if you'd like. Actually, Midas with advantage for a reason. 9.
I was around when Thalia was coming into being.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like this is something I would have learned.
It's very old. It predates a lot of things. I'll allow you guys to roll history checks, but Midas has a specific reason, and it's not age related.
Dirty 20.
20.
14.
Dice. 14, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Tatiana and Nyx, you remember old songs, scribbles of legends of creations, gods that used to exist, gods that don't exist. You remember that Thalia and Kintamin were one, a bonded pair. And it is kind of why people worship Thalia. And you remember that Kintamin is a protector of Thalia. But any reason why they came to what spawned them here, you don't remember that much. There's rumors of old gods of old times, and Kintamin was a wrathful god. I mean, his 100 arms used to be used to ravage war across the realms. Thalia, they're peaceful. They were calm. They grew together, and Thalia at some point didn't feel like all the war was worth it anymore. They went to the furthest edges of the sea to where no one could find them. Kintamin followed. Love does strange things. And Thalia gave themselves up to create a pocket of this world, a world that exists beyond anything else. Grief-stricken, Kintamin, honored to be its guard, enforced it. That's why people don't come or go. Well, people come, and that's an oddity of its own, but people never leave Thalia. Their souls are bound. The threads of fate have changed everything of what we know. And it looks like for the first time there might be cracks in the fabric of Kintamin's armor surrounding Thalia. This shattering of this pocket might allow for things to come in. And they pause and look at you, Adrian. And they go, it's kind of why I feel like some people take an interest in us. I can read you your new fates, your new journey, your new adventure. It's not set in stone, and it's not even, to be honest, it's not even to be clear. It's just what I can see anymore. Sidon's cut me off from so much. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Not your mom.
Nope,
Please
no,
don't
no,
say
no.
that.
Cousin.
For clarity, I am Versi the second. Although I don't know what happened to them. I haven't seen that cousin in forever. Although they, from my understanding, did put you there for a good reason. Not sure it's for our beneficial or your beneficial, but I guess we'll find out.
So with the oath that I swore with you, does that mean I'm going to an island or a hell after we're done?
I would prefer. Do they know about it?
Do we know about what?
I think I have mentioned it out of character. I think I have mentioned it in stream at some point.
You mentioned something about making her a promise. You did not tell us the exact nature of the promise. You said that it was a promise that you made because she knew who you were. She knew you were Gregor.
Steps up and goes, Gregor and I are still in love.
Oh, well, so that is why you were straddling him like a, what did you say, Tati, a cow?
I wouldn't say it was straddling. I don't.
Ma'am,
I don't want to hear this kind of stuff about my cousin.
Baby, you showed up, apparition and all, and damn near mounted this man in the middle of the necropolis.
I merely was checking in on them.
Okay, well, most people, and she's gonna lean over to Diana, go, hey, honey, are you okay? The rest of us don't hike our skirts and squat, baby.
Yeah, I can. Oh my god! I'm sorry. We need to unpack this. The rest of us don't unhike our skirts and squat. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching Odyssey of the Dragonlords.
I don't need to know these kind of details about my mom cousin.
Wait, is that gonna make me?
Mind this. Do you prefer cousin mom or mom cousin? What do you think is more appropriate?
I mean, technically my cousin. I gotta stop saying mom. It's making
Why
it
are you
worse.
saying this?
No, you're not gonna saying this. This is Midas.
I grab Midas by the cheeks, like, "Are you my son?"
No, Adrian is not. Adrian.
Versi goes, no, this is not what's happening. No.
I've been gone for 500 years. I don't know who I was.
I've had so many dads.
They're not old enough.
I've only known you for a little bit, but so far you're the best one.
What is happening?
We lost control of the narrative.
Praise Celia.
I look at
we're the protectors of Thalia. What are we hung up on? Are you my dad?
I look at Nyx in this moment. I go, "Are you having regrets yet?"
Very much.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Where's Greek Maury Povich when you need him?
Nyx is literally like her wings are folding and unfolding. Like, I don't know if I should still be here or if I should be hiding.
Okay.
You're a part of this now.
No.
Everything else aside.
Yeah.
Everything else aside, Versi, honey, you should probably I mean, yeah, if Sidon cut you off, that's neither here nor there at this point. Well, it is terrible. But you need to stop panicking. What happened to you while we were gone from the time that we killed the cultists until now? You were so confident and now you're panicking. Please stop it. It's I love you. It's giving me a headache.
I think a headache is the least of our problems, but nonetheless,
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Do you want to help me take down Sidon Lutheria?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Yes.
With a little more
I don't care about the other one.
with a little more force from the back. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me. Can I do my thing? Can I?
Do your thing.
prophesize?
Do your
Okay.
thing.
Do the thing.
That's why we're here.
Whatever the thing is. I don't even know what the thing is.
Oh, I didn't expect you all to kind of come back. I thought that was it. We were doomed, and Sidon was going to take over and murder me. So that's
Okay,
what I
well,
thought
we're
we were.
here.
This is
so
good.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay. Okay. Many mumbling mice. Okay. So,
God.
Not the warm-up I personally would have chosen, but sure.
and they flip back and their eyes turn golden and their demeanor just shifts for a second. And they kind of look around and they walk up to Tatiana first.
Great.
And they pull back. Is the hood up?
No, because we're no, because I'm home. I swear, if you lick me, though, I'm going to bite your tongue off.
Oh wait.
Great. I
know
can't
what's
wait.
coming.
I
know what's coming.
They kind
Please
of
don't
like
sniff
look
me
at
either.
hold your chin in their hand, and they grab one of your snakes.
Oh,
And
that was a choice.
Kiss the side of the snake in a very mouthy way, almost as if to taste it. And they kind of pull back and go, "You are looking for the chiseled man, the tallest man on the face of Thylea. There you'll find those who take. They're led by someone, and they kind of look at your hair. Similar.
Super.
Your curse can be lifted, but you also... And they touch your forehead for a moment. And as you feel their thumb press against the temple of your head, you see visions of Kreia. And you see the crown that they held in their hand. And you hear them say, you see the vision of you guys sitting at the necropolis of Telemach. And you hear them say, "We are the Dragonlords." And then you get flashes of eggs. Some tucked away in small thickets. Some on pedestals. And it pulls you out. And they kind of look at you and go, "Clear as mud."
I'm sorry, out of care, eggs?
Eggs. Large eggs.
They
About the size, like this big, like the size of your chest. It was not a boob reference, sorry.
Was it not?
Wow, Randall.
Covered everything else
Do we need
tonight.
to have
you
a
know
training on this?
Sorry.
HR is on the call.
No, it really is. I don't know how else to help you.
Well, you said it.
Okay. Okay. Eggs.
You're more than just your curse, Tatiana. I think... And they kind of pull the threads down again. And this time, your and Adrian's kind of loop over each other, kind of like tendrils curling towards them. I think you two have a similar fate.
Super.
And they kind of walk over to Adrian. And they grab your cheeks. And they go, "May I?"
In front of my son?
Not your... You feel the tension in your cheeks as they go, "Not your son."
Go for it.
And they lean in and just give you a big kiss. And as they do, you
Is it
see...
mouthy?
No, it's not mouthy. It's a very just like, I don't know why I'm describing this. Like a
chaste
long
kiss?
peck.
No kiss.
No kidding. Oh my god.
A quaint kiss, yes. As you do, you feel a rush of energy around you, Adrian. And you see Tatiana at your side. You see, let me specifically look up things that you see because you have specific things too.
Because of the lore.
Do this. There you go. You see a ship, and you see large dragons flying behind the ship. And you kind of snap out of it. Well, looks like you're on your way. You did find where your armor's at, right?
I know where it's at. I just have to stab a son of a bitch for it first. And I hold out the silver-tipped spear that was once Krea's. Like, I'm sure they'll want to stab at it too.
I think it'll be worth it. That man's fucking awful.
An entire barrel of dicks, yes.
Yes. I must continue. They lean over to you, Diana, and they kind of strum up your arm. And it's a little uncomfortable as they get, it's very personal. And they twirl their hand in your hair. And they look at you and go, "You've touched death."
I had the vision
What
last
did you
night.
see?
I believe I went into hell itself. Saw screaming faces. Lutheria's domain? And the face of my sweet seabird, my late wife.
They open their mouth and fog starts pouring out of it. And it envelops both of you for just a moment. And you see Aretto in front of you. Is it really you?
Last time I checked.
I've been stuck here for so long.
It's my fault.
It's not your fault. If you would have stayed, they would have killed you too. And you feel as like bits of the fog starts fading slowly. You see their shoulder kind of drifts a little bit.
No, please don't go.
Lutheria can't find us together. There's a way to... I could come back, I would, but I'll wait for you.
I would wait for you to the ends of the earth.
And back again. And they hold up their arm like this. And as your fingers touch for a second, they fade away. And you come back to a very disturbing image of the fog receding back into Versi's mouth.
Oh God! All right.
Oh.
So any reason other than to make me upset?
Well, I mean, you do have someone from hell here. They managed to escape, perhaps.
That was a trade-off. I actually want to go back to get somebody, so yeah, I guess we could figure that out.
We cannot hear you, Versi.
What?
Now I can hear you. All right.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything. I was just making mouth noise motions.
Okay. I was like, what happened to your mic?
I was being expressive.
It was good. It was good. Sorry about that.
No, you're, I am. keep chasing down this thread. I think it's going to lead you somewhere. Somewhere beautiful. Might not be what you expect, but I think... they'll be there waiting for you.
Will it help the world?
I think so.
Thank you.
Sounds like you're not leaving Thalia after all. Okay, you two. Fuck. Oh, the cosmos. Okay. You, Siren, you're first. Okay.
I have a name.
Yes, sorry, Nyx. They reach for one of your feathers and go, may I?
Fine.
And they pluck it off of you. And just...
I hate that.
We need to have a conversation after this about why everything Versi does to tell a prophecy is with their tongue.
Yeah, I honestly feel
I
like
don't know where else to put the feather. What do you want me to put it up their ass?
you
What
can
else
tuck
am I
it
gonna
behind
do?
your ear.
I thought you were gonna eat it.
Lay it in the
If
air.
I thought you were gonna just eat it.
I fully expected you to just like people who take bird feathers, right? And they just like you just like run it through your fingers, but no, this bitch over here is all.
Everyone, is this all a Bread and Lee Mulligan and a quart of faded flowers? Just
It
stick the
is.
feather in
Yeah.
there.
What the hell in my feathers?
Do you want
Suddenly
bird flu?
her
This is how
tongue
you get bird
burns.
flu.
Suddenly her tongue burns. Oh god! Oh god!
Like I mean, listen, I get that I made a slutty cleric, but damn, I didn't expect you to follow suit. Is that a
the whole temple
requirement?
now. You made the slut temple.
Oh my
I did.
That's how you tell oracles.
Guys, if you want to see the future, I require. Never mind.
Oh my god.
I almost said that out loud. Wow, that almost came out. That doesn't get any better. I'm gonna no.
I require redacted.
Someone clip that, please. I sure as fuck can't right now.
I need an adult.
Oh my
As they
god, my
look at you,
brother,
Nick,
I'm still here.
They say,
Whoops.
you whose birth was cursed, whose joyous days of coming to the world was spoiled, I see the torment that has been laid at your feet, but my sight is obscured from seeing the perpetrator of your misfortunes. Speak with my sister, Demetria, where she weeps and rages in the old tree. She has the connection to that which is fated to be your ultimate doom.
Okay. Where's Demetria?
My sister was last seen in the Old Wood.
We have heard this name. Actually, Nyx, this is the name of the witch we have heard of who is in the temple that we are going to.
Witch, you're a bitch.
Cool.
I guess it fits.
Ooh, damn.
Wow.
Lottie,
How
is-
y'all have bad blood between the two of you. I
Well,
think your
I mean,
other
if-
cousin Midas isn't nice.
Cousin goes out to a cult and
Sounds
lures
like
people
it.
to their death. I guess you wouldn't really be fond of them either.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Would you rather that I lure people to their death, Tatiana, or would you rather me lick feathers?
God damn!
Neither.
Wow, I just listen. I mean, we've been listen. Okay, we've been out traveling. I've been bitten by a
Listen, Linda,
Cerberus.
listen.
A lot has happened. I just don't want you to contract something and get sick. And like they said, they came out of the pits of hell, and your first reaction was a.
We
I lean
lost
over
two
to-
of our friends. Can you?
I lean over to Midas. You don't need to hear this, and cover their ears.
Okay, but you'd be
Sure
more
I'm
like you
supposed
don't need to hear this.
Yeah, can you reach that high?
Percy, are you sure I'm supposed to be here?
Jumpies.
You are.
My tiny dad.
I can't believe I'm about to say what I'm going to say. Well, Lutheria hates you, obviously. I think you kind of put that together.
Yeah, no, she's been
I-
hunting me for I don't know how long. How long has it been since I've been in hell, actually?
Oh, I think that's a great question for you and your god. But probably some time. Should sort that out.
Let me direct you to another line.
That was the wrong time to take a sip of water.
Between me and my god. Got it. Hey, God, can you help me later?
I'm Versi right now.
Is this person going to lick feathers? I mean,
Nyx, is your
How do
god
you think
licking feathers?
Never mind. I'm not going there.
No.
Listen.
How do I DM? Never mind.
You don't. Only chaos.
I mean, I do tell. Okay, unhinged. But I'll be honest. I do tell all of my people. Oh my god, I was just thinking about you in the shower. But that's because shower is my thinking time. Okay, don't at me.
I just got out of the shower. I was thinking about you. Really?
And that's when I plan to kill characters.
I'm pretty sure we've had conversations that start that way.
I'm
repeatedly.
pretty sure the conversation about Kreia started with, I was in the shower thinking
I was
about
there
you.
for that, and it did start that way.
Yup.
I was thinking about you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Lutheria hates you, Nyx. I'm sure you know this. But have you ever noticed have you been attacked since you've been out?
I mean, yeah, I thought that was normal.
Did you notice like a certain type of things always attacking you?
The undead?
I
figured they were
goatlings, jackalware, lamias, maniads, everything undead kind of have a target on your back.
Great.
But all right, listen, guys, before I get to Tatiana, is he one of yours? Did you pick him up?
Who? That narrows it down. This one?
The one, the blonde.
The blonde. Yes. He came
Yes.
barreling into Pythor's hall.
Okay.
Almost broke the door down.
I wasn't sure if it was
luckily.
one of your patrons. I was just asking.
Oh, no, I don't. Okay,
A good
well,
one out of the ones you have often, but
yeah, I don't know if he could afford me, let alone.
probably great prophecies off of that one. So
I mean, you're
very
not wrong.
confused by this conversation.
I don't know what the connection is anymore, and I am very troubled.
I look at Nyx and go, it's okay if you don't get what's going on. Neither do we.
Okay, good. Glad to see I'm not the only
Out
one.
of character, out of the two of you have been with me for a hot minute. Do either of you two? I think Tipsy probably does recollect, but why? That's a conversation. What do you think that we're we would have shared that personal detail? I mean, it's not like it's hidden, but it's not like
I don't think it was
advertised.
I don't think it was ever explicitly stated to Diana.
Okay.
I will defer to you. It's just been such a hot second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that like I have an inkling, but I felt like I didn't want to probe further because that's your business and I trust you. And
Okay.
So that's what I think for me, but I don't know about Adrian.
Okay. Adrian, have you put two and two together?
No, I'm dissociating hard. From my face hurts from laughing. I'm worried about my son hearing all of this.
I'm worried about my son. Well, that we don't have time to unpack all that. We're gonna.
yeah.
We'll circle
Midas.
back.
Come here.
I'll just walk over and.
They're just gonna kind of like rub down your chest
Oh, this is weird.
and kind of go around to the side and just grab your ass.
Did not think today would end up with my cousin grabbing my ass, but you know
I forgot
what?
about that
At
part.
least
We
you're
are,
not my mom.
distant cousins. Distant.
Distant?
Hey, don't.
I'm doing the Oracle thing. It is not anything like that. It
Okay.
is strictly
Oh,
Oracle business.
You know
We're
what?
professional.
You do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do.
Okay, interesting. And they kind of like wiggle your butt up and down as they keep just saying, interesting. That's a new one. Oh, okay. And they kind of pull back and go,
Does her hand have to be on their face after that?
yes. So, are you a family man?
What does that mean?
Are you a family man?
I mean, I have my adopted family
You are destined to
and my dad over here.
roam Thylea in search of titans.
Okay.
You need more than just that, though. I think you need to go to... Is there a name of the tree? Yes. You need to go to the sacred tree in the old wood.
Okay.
Ages ago, the tree was planted with a druid. The druid left his staff there, and the tree consumed it, giving it its magical power.
Okay.
Downside, that's Demetria's sacred tree, so you can't really just go in and chop it down. They might get a little pissy.
So, okay. So I have to go to the sacred tree and get a stick?
Yes, you are... Oh. The Feywild knows you're coming.
What does that mean?
The Fey, they hear you, they feel your presence.
Me?
Yes. I
mean, I guess Time Island magic probably makes you pretty noticeable. I've been in Thylea for a long time, though. I mean,
How long have you been looking for your mom?
I've probably been looking for my mom for about 5 to 7 years ish. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, when you're 10 for 500 years, time gets a little screwy when you come back to the regular place.
Well, my father's jealousy hides the rest of the vision of what befell the other titans. But I think your answer is to start there. Take the staff and take it to names I don't want to fuck up.
Sounds
Take it to
exotic.
Valis. Valis might
Valis?
know.
Valis, the goddess of wisdom.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
A little arrogant, but... Queen of Mitros, by the way.
Yeah, no, I got that
Right.
part.
Mm.
I got, yeah.
So, that's your guys' fates, as I see them now, but a lot of it's still up to you guys, I think.
So, get the stick, save the world.
Hear me out. This is coming together. Tatiana, Adrian, you seem to be doing some dragon shit. Maybe there's some type of new order on the horizon, and perhaps you could help build that. Diana, you look like you could possibly go down to the underworld and confront Lutheria, which might be important because I think Nyx wants to help kill Lutheria. That would be great. And then if shit goes wrong, Midas can help bring back the Lost Titans if they're not dead. Hopefully they're not dead. I'd really hate to see my brothers and sisters die. Nonetheless, we could, like, I don't know, we could name this group as like a rebellion, and this could be the start of taking back Thylia for our own. Fuck the Titans. We don't need them.
And doing all this and getting this stick and whatnot, I can fulfill the task my mother gave me and defeat Sidon and Lutheria.
Your mother's task was to stay on the island. I have a feeling you're not very good at listening.
Well, she said you're going to stay on this island until you're ready, until the time is right for you to defeat Sidon and Lutheria, right? That was like, that's what
I vaguely remember that conversation. I did. I thought that was a joke, to be honest, when it was said.
For 500 years, and then I came back to Thylia, and now I'm all grown up and ready to save the world. That's kind of the picture that I've put together.
As father and son, slap you on the back.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh,
I hate this.
I think that
I look at Tati and I go, I don't think Adrian is ready to be a dad.
What if he had other children before he died? That's going to get interesting.
Oh boy.
Well, we should probably leave that part alone.
As far as I know, I've not had any children.
I mean, the body that Gregor's occupying, did the body have children?
I would hope not. I very much like that one.
You see just a beautiful mind style, like, equations going across Adrian's mind. It's like, wait a minute, that was supposed to be the mom. And Gregor was her partner. And then there's Midas.
Kreia died. Cal ran off. We can't let those be in vain. I can't hide forever, as Tatiana astutely pointed out. And our threads have some type of connection. I don't know what would happen if we killed the Titans. That seems very scary. But I want to do it.
Then let's do it.
Let's do this.
So what are we, some kind of team now?
Yes, Midas, okay, yes, we are a team. Wow. Okay, well, we'll start with some team building exercises so everybody knows how to work together. Right now, I think only Diana knows how to do that.
Ha! Yes!
We're the team building exercises again! No, I think that you're good at working on a team.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if it would help, but I do think that, like, perhaps you could do a Gale Lipe Briggs test. Might be helpful.
A what?
What?
Gale Lipe, he was a prolific prophet of the Amazons, and he created a lot of...
Why do I not know this?
This is like one of those like quizzes in magazines that tells you...
What's a magazine?
It's... He goes
around
with pictures.
It's one of those little booklets but instead of the big pages, it has the little ones.
Just completely blank.
Pocket parchment is what you would probably know it as. Pocket parchment.
Okay. Yeah, I got that.
Is that one of those little parchments that's got the little quiz at the end that
Yes,
tells you
I
you're
might have a
compatible with somebody?
scroll with some of the questions to find out your little personality test.
I think there might have also been one about which god you would be shipped with, but then the person who made it got smote.
Yeah, number 3 was very surprising.
Yeah. Sidon didn't like that he was last on that list.
Smote!
So,
I'm here! Smote!
I don't want to say this out loud, but Titan killers?
It's a little...
No!
Iggy.
I mean, we're the
Captors?
or I mean, we're the Heroes Rebellion, dearest. Just we are the Heroes Rebellion, and we're a rebellion in more than one way. If you've looked at us recently.
Sounds good. Well, I'll start reaching out to some people, see if we can start making some contacts. We can make this like a little base of operations here.
Okay. Thank you, Versi.
Kira's gonna be so excited.
Who's going to be? Well, she's definitely going to be a bit of an emotional whiplash from this morning. Oh my God! It's only been one day.
Yeah. Would you guys like to take a moment and rest?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
I'll let you guys go. There's some food on the table. I had idea make it earlier today, so some really good bread.
Bread.
Carbs are important for energy.
I don't eat.
Going to go down to my chambers and take a nap. This has been exhausting, and you all taste terrible. And they are going to walk away.
Well, that was rude.
I'm dead.
I came out of hell.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying.
That was not how I was expecting that to go.
No.
That's our second time that I've had the prophecy read from her, and it was just as weird the first time. Well, no, this was weirder. Because I saw my dead wife.
Well, that's a lot.
Just a bit. The fog that surrounded me, I spoke to Areto, and that's why, I look at Nyx. That's why she said, underworld, and my wife is down there.
That's not a pleasant place to be.
No, and she was a very good person. Actually, a follower of Lutheria, believe it or not. I still don't fully understand why.
Lutheria's a bitch.
It's funny, because she's all about enjoying life and living life to the fullest. And yet...
I literally hid under her nose in her own rum for I don't know how long, because I don't know how long it's been since I've been not here. And then my sister found me, pulled me out, and switched places, and we got caught. So now she's stuck down there.
Ooh, well. Okay.
I found out that I had a son and then that I didn't have a son all in the span of 30 minutes, and I'm not sure how to process.
I was really hoping to talk to my mother today.
That's your cousin.
Just a cousin.
There's a lot of family things going on here that I don't quite know what to do with.
There's a lot of questions. I still have questions.
I think we should go get some food. You cannot do mental or physical exercises without enough fuel in your system. Come on, Midas. You can tell me what you eat before a workout.
Oh, I have, and he have a meal plan
as we walk off.
Wow.
So at 7 a.m.
Tatiana, right?
Yes.
What is happening? What?
So the short version here is that how long has it been since we started this? 2 weeks.
Roughly, yeah.
2 weeks, and we've been on a whole journey. So let's see here.
Longer than 2 weeks.
Well, so 2 weeks ago, we all happened to meet up. We're all brought to the same tavern where we met up with Kreia and ultimately the goddess of music. Come to find out, we were the original prophecy, so to speak. This, that, and the other thing journeyed forward to Astoria. Had to save Pythor's people because Pythor's an incompetent ass. We protected his daughter from getting sacrificed, and then we reopened the Mithril Mines. Our last step is to go to the Old Woods, so I guess it does work out that you and Midas are here if you both need to go there. So that's
Our
a
God had
bonus.
something to do with that.
You think what?
I said it's like our God had something to do with it.
Yeah, it's like the gods are in control. I don't really know what's happening. But the short version is that Diana is an Amazonian warrior. Please don't cross her because she'll send that little bird after you. And if you think that we're scary, you should fight the bird.
Which is down with
Adrian's
multiple
Look at
enemies.
my own claws, and I'm like,
yeah, but different, but different. Adrian's already died once, so he's gonna make that joke a lot. You just have to learn to get past it eventually. It will be
It's not
jarring
a joke.
few
I
times.
literally died.
Baby, I know, but it gets easier with time. And hi, I can also, I also do prophecies. It's a lot. I live here. We're actually standing in my bedroom.
cool.
However,
Cool.
I would recommend that you all find other lodging if people hear that I'm back in town for the night. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. We're on our way to get a horn of something that Tatiana knows the name, but Bonnie does not, because I've already forgot. We're on our way to get a horn from the Old Wood and return it to Pythor's temple, and hope and pray for the best.
Horn of Balmitra, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
No problem.
The Horn of Balmitra.
You just hear Diana's voice somehow from the other room. It's the Horn of Balmitra. The power
Thank
of
you.
metagaming. I'm so sorry.
Just shake my head like, what the fuck did I get
to take
myself
a
into?
drink from it so you could see a vision that is past Versi's
Okay.
eyesight.
I was like, what good is reading the past? Never mind, guys. See ya.
You know, sometimes the past can hold answers to future conundrums. Often, time is a infinite loop, which tends to repeat itself.
You might.
And you see Midas just as 1,000-yard stare.
Does he just have a brain that half works sometimes?
We just met him, so
Okay.
We don't
cool.
know. But he's pretty to look at and seems to be strong, so we'll have to go from there.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Oh wow. They warned me about that. Hi. Tidor here. I just wanted to say I procured rooms for everyone.
warned you about what?
Nothing.
It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hood up.
I'm gonna walk over to this guy, stand my full 7 feet, and say, "Warned you about what?"
Make me an intimidation check.
Oh, please don't make the temple assistants piss themselves.
Make the temple assistant piss themselves.
That's my boy.
So bad.
It's not your son.
That is a 15. Warned
They
you
kind of
about
lean in and go, they could have a Spitfire attitude.
I'm gonna spit on him.
Wow.
Ah,
Spitfire?
I
Spitfire attitude? Is that what they warned you about?
yeah, we know that. What'd you think?
Maybe you need to be a little bit nicer.
I literally walked up and said hello and they, okay, all right, okay.
All I did was say hi back.
And then you said, they warned me about that. Listen,
Yeah.
don't be weird.
Listen, long pause, intimidating pause, long pause. Don't be weird. Okay.
Only weird if you make it weird. So when you say things like they warned me about that, that's you making it weird.
Anything
Now-
you say, sir.
Now,
Oh.
now say something nice about the lady.
You have nice nose.
You bet your ass does.
I'm not really good at this type of talk. I'm not used to this.
You have nice
I'm an
okay.
A nose, though. Just nice
And-
nose.
I'm gonna come up and pat Midas on the back. Oh, thank you. I will. I have my eyes shut. I will. Well, once dinner is concluded, if you wouldn't mind showing them to their rooms, please.
Yeah, absolutely. I can just let me know. I will definitely show them to the room.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna shut the door.
Well,
What are you guys doing?
You are a Spitfire. Holy fuck.
one of the many reasons why we like her.
I was talking about the centaur. Or
Oh.
not the centaur, the
Minotaur?
minotaur. Words are hard.
Horseman.
That's offensive.
Listen, people don't like minotaurs. People don't like gorgons. I'm gonna stand up for people like us. If people get weird about it, I'm gonna get weird right back.
To give you a heads up, by the way, I don't move unless Tati tells me to. So if you need me, you say the word. But 9 times out of 10, Tati's got herself handled.
Oh, I have no doubt she can handle herself.
I believe any of you could. Just know that if you need an extra pair of hands and perhaps a very sharp metal beak, just let me know.
Will do. Let me know if you need a big shield, and he gestures to the huge phalanx on his back.
God damn! All right,
Yeah, he has a big old shield.
that's incredible. Where did you get this?
I'm gonna go eat bread.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go eat bread while we talk about your amazing
Yeah.
shield. We're gonna
So
go
you
eat
guys
food.
spend the night eating food, talking, and getting settled in for the night. It is quiet in the temple. Not a lot of people here. And the food is slightly stale, but it works. And you see Versi kind of going back and forth between some of the attendants, chattering about potential plans and forming the first rebellion against the Titans in the coming days and preparing for the downfall of the Oath of the Peace. Kind of gesturing to you guys offhandedly every once in a while. Tatiana?
How much money can I make tonight for us? It's a genuine question, Adrian. Don't make that face.
Name your price.
Listen, I'm expensive.
I'll say there looks like there's one patron that has kind of been traveling along the road. You
Okay.
might be able to make 10 gold pieces.
I was gonna say 10 I think is for full, 5 is for like a speed read.
Fair. A little quickie.
Quick prophecy, yeah.
Quickie read.
There's either the speed read, if you will, or
we need a Tatiana pamphlet, a little scroll pamphlet that just like a little services. Anyway,
A menu.
a menu for the Patreon.
I'll make you one.
Okay.
I would make you one, but I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need to commission some particular art.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Okay.
We got
Subscribe to the Patreon. You can see my menu.
10 gold pieces, probably in your future prospects.
I mean, 10's better than nothing, I guess.
So you kind of peel off at one point to go do a reading for a man who is traveling to Astoria, looking for different stories to kind of put into a book. He wishes to join a kind of an arcane library at some point. He's very talkative and annoying.
Really?
And you guys spend the night resting before waking up,
At least I'm
setting
patient.
up,
Fuck.
waking up for the next day, finding yourself gathered at the main hall of this temple. You guys all arise at different times, but find yourself in the center of the temple where the statue of Sidon kind of sits. And it looms over the front entrance. And Versi is already just waiting there for you all. Hi.
Hi.
So you guys are off to
Good morning.
the old wood, huh?
The
Yep.
plan.
Good luck. I'll give you this. And they hand you guys a sending stone. It could be helpful. We could talk to each other. If you need anything. And I can always reach out to the gods on your behalf as well, since I kind of have a little bit of a connection to them.
Thank you.
It was good to meet you and get some answers. Not the ones I was hoping for, admittedly, but, you know, take what you can get.
You'll find Versi, the Titan of Prophecy, at some point. It's not me.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out. If my mother happens to stop by and see her the person named after her, let us know. I will. It's been a long time, and I'd like to see my mother again.
Yeah, and if you come across Sidon Lutheria, perhaps put a dagger to the throat. Find out. where
That's
they
the
put them.
plan. That's the plan. Yeah, no, that's the plan.
Alrighty. Well, you guys should get on your way. The clock is only ticking, and the piece is nearly up.
You mean the sundial?
The sundial's ticking. Tick, tick, tick. Feywild's a weird place. Don't go there often. Sundial's tick.
Okay.
I'm learning so much today.
Okay.
I head off in the direction that I think the woods is in.
Hi, follow Nyx.
Do I-
Now, you guys
what-
know that at this point, the way to the Mossy Temple is where you guys are headed to. Is further south, deep within the woods. You guys take a while to kind of huck through the forest. Who's leading the charge?
Mommy.
I've got
I
a
thought
pretty.
you said mommy.
I've got a pretty good survival, but I know I'm not
Don't
the
you,
only one. So
I do not have great survival, so
I only have a plus
Not me.
one.
okay, I can take
Wait,
charge
I have
if you
plus
guys are
4.
cool with that. I've also got. Well, you and I have the same modifier, I believe. Yeah, you and I have the same modifier, Nyx. If you want to, why don't you take the lead?
I was gonna say, can I assist? So one of us has advantage because I can fly because I woke up happy today.
Ooh, then can we work together?
Yes, Diana, make me a advantage survival.
Advantage survival. Thank you. Thank goodness
Yes,
for that
and-
advantage. That's a 19.
Lily, go ahead and you said you woke up happy today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Cool.
Intrigued.
um,
But I roll a 19 on that survival check.
Diana, as you kind of lead the crew through the forest, you eventually partake from the road. Leaving the winding way, you realize that it's probably more of a straight shot to go deep into the woods. If you truly are tracking satyrs who are going down to this wood, it might be better to go through the forest and look for tracks. It doesn't take long before you're able to find a little bit of them and are able to start following them as they kind of trail here and there. And you'll notice that they stop for moments as they kind of make a fire pit and drink, or they'll hop off into bushes as if they're trying to make their tracks unknown, but to you they are very obvious. And it takes about half a day. You get there at about noon, high sun, before you're able to see the starting of what looks to be something odd. This forest around you is dark, and there's barely any light making its way through the canopy. There's birds and beasts clamoring beyond every bush, and eventually the path you're following seems to disappear into underbrush. You emerge into a dimly lit clearing surrounded on all sides by oak trees. The forest suddenly grows quiet. You can hear something crashing through the brush ahead of you.
Crashing through the brush, not promising. I think we should hide and see what this is.
Okay.
10 out of 10 agree. I'm not climbing a tree this time.
I completely understand, and I am going to try and climb a tree.
I am too big to climb tree. These horns are not making it up a tree.
Make me a group stealth check.
Stealth, believe it or not, is my highest stat.
Not mine.
Yeah, same.
I would say that, like, when I say I'm not climbing a tree again, I've got a giant slit in my dress, and Nyx and Midas, you both would probably overtly notice the fact that I immediately touch my own ass cheek.
And we do remember the last time you climbed a tree, which is that Adrian came after you and stabbed you.
Stabbed me right in the fucking butt. Right in the butt of all places.
That is a dirty 20.
A nat 20 while I was flying.
Amazing. Adrian?
15. Sorry.
26.
15, Tatiana?
Yeah.
And Midas.
6.
Clip clop, motherfucker.
Big horns.
You guys all
big
pass.
Clip-clops.
So you see as the group kind of scatters, Midas a little second later, and you all kind of duck behind. You find this small ebb in the ground as it kind of dips, and there's a brush line, and you guys all kind of run behind there, and the crashing makes sense for a second when you see this squirrel just yeet out from a bush and just
Son of a bitch!
God damn it.
and look around.
Oh, great. I just made this hide from a squirrel.
I'm going to insight check the squirrel.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'd like to check on this squirrel, please.
Make an insight, Nyx.
I use. I'm gonna input my quirk here, and I'm gonna laugh. Any birds that are around fucking take off.
Oh, no.
You see Nyx as Nyx kind of chuckles, not towards the relic that you guys are kind of the area you're walking to, but from the outside, almost like a border. You see these mixture of birds take off in flight and head away from you guys.
Aaron on my shoulder does a bit of a, like, even because he's a metal bird, he does a bit of a tilt of like, what the fuck?
Adrian, what'd you get on the insight? And Midas.
What kind of rock I like?
10.
8. The him bros are at it again.
That squirrel's fucking up to something.
Yeah, that squirrel's up to... Right? That squirrel is definitely suspicious.
You two notice that the squirrel just kind of like looks from side to side. And
that squirrel knows something.
It is filled with nuts in its mouth.
God damn it!
There is no easy way to say that. Let it happen.
All right.
That challenge is back, baby!
All right, Adrian. You are fast and small. I think you should try and get it.
Oh, the fuck you two will. Oh, the absolute fuck no.
Oh my god, why do we put the hembros together?
I'm not fast.
Good upsetting.
I have a lot of mass, but you very agile. I think you could get it.
I
Let me
would
show
like
you
to
how
come
it's
up
done,
behind.
son.
No. I would like to come up behind Adrian. Do you all remember when I was trying to comfort him and I just pulled him like right into my chest? Same motion, baby. I don't want you to get hurt. And I would really appreciate it if you did not chase a squirrel through the forest that we're not familiar with.
So, I apologize in advance. This is the only way I can imagine this going. Just being pulled up towards Tati. Like, look up.
Just
look at Midas. Back and forth. I'm going to attempt to escape and chase after the squirrel.
Okay.
Okay, that is a contested strength check to get away from grappling.
I feel like Nix and I are just standing there like, what the fuck is happening?
Tatiana, you need to roll an athletics check. Adrian, it is either athletics or acrobatics.
Can I give Adrian the help action?
I would like to
explain how you're helping.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
I would like to stand there and be like, oh no.
I would like to like make eye contact with Tatiana and like bat my eyelashes. I don't know. I don't want to like physically.
It's okay. I'm gonna add before Tati says what they rolled, I'm going to go ahead and add my knowledge from a past life. I'm assuming just a quick flashback of trying to escape from an actual enemy in combat, but now I'm applying this knowledge to escaping the I don't know what I can say on stream.
Yeah, do that. That's better.
Nix, what's up?
I would like to assist Tati by putting my foot in front of them and like sticking it out cartoon style to trip him and win the escape.
Amazing.
Okay, so
we made this a whole
Adrian,
thing.
I will allow you to do it with advantage to honor Midas's attempt. Tati, what did you get?
Did you get a natural fucking 20? Nice.
Okay,
oh my God.
That means I have to get a natural 20 on this.
Yeah.
All right, Dad, you can do this.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
No, so for a total of 17.
Can't beat that nat 20.
Pull away and Tatiana, describe what this looks like to you.
Okay. So I'll catch Nix's foot in the front, and Adrian, you're gonna start to struggle, and I'm gonna wrestle with the idea of it. Do I let you go? Do I let you look like a dumbass? And then Nix kind of like sticks their foot out, and when you kind of like pull back to go for one more push forward, I'm gonna release my arms right on the ground. Comic style.
Diana,
okay.
Make me a perception check. Sorry, go ahead, Tatiana. I cut you off.
No. I'm just. Are we done now?
That's a 7.
I'm gonna reach my hand out to help my dad up off the ground.
Diana, you don't notice, but Tatiana, you do. The squirrel ends up moving, and they're not there anymore.
You can't catch them all, son. Sometimes life puts up obstacles in your way. Sometimes those obstacles are really tall, big titty women that won't let you go after your goals.
Adrian, Adrian.
That is rude.
Subtlety.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not incorrect, but there's still a subtle way to say these things.
There's a nice way to say it.
Tatiana.
I meant it affectionately.
I mean, if anybody's gonna stand in my way, I'd rather it be
Are you going to say it, Midas?
a beautiful woman like Tatiana.
Wise choice of words. What?
In this moment, Tatiana, you feel a pressure on your shoulder. And you hear,
Oh, great. That's what you realize that my head is made of snakes and you have now put a rodent.
mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh God.
You.
Should let
Try
me
to
get
roll
it.
dexterity to grab the squirrel so it doesn't die.
Give me a heads up if things are gonna get graphic here.
That's up to Tatiana. Is Tatiana going to react? Because the hair
I
does
can't
react.
do snakes.
The hair does react.
Give me like a heads up and a hand signal.
I mean, does the squirrel have a stat block?
It sure does.
Okay,
Can I grab it?
I would say, how would we do that? My hair reaction against Nyx's dexterity.
I'm going to allow you, because Nyx said that they'd grab it faster than you said, I'm going to attack it. I'm going to have Nyx go first.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Do
Nyx-
I get advantage because I've got more than one snake head?
Yes.
Is it
So
just your
Tatiana,
dex?
roll a hit with your snake hair.
Okay.
And Nyx, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
How many rolls are we gonna make for a squirrel?
Please be nicer to me
This is
than
the bed.
Laura's, please.
This is the bed we have made.
I'm not 20.
So did I. I shit you not. I shit you not. Where is
How the
it?
fuck are you rolling so many nat 20s?
Yeah, what is you have rolled all the nat 20s except for this one that Nyx rolled in this session.
Holy crap.
What happens now?
All right. Tatiana, roll for damage.
Well, then wouldn't it come down to totals to see who reacts first?
I'm going to allow it. I'm going to say it does damage, but half damage.
Alright.
As Nyx grabs and pulls it away.
I got its tail. Happens all the time to squirrels. Totally fine.
How much damage?
Oh, they don't do. Fuck! I don't even know if my hair.
You have an attack. You have a specific attack.
I don't think they did damage though.
I thought so.
See.
Well-
Cyan Medusa.
Hang on, I got the thing. 4 whole points. Well, I said I got the thing. I was pulling it up.
Okay.
Now Evelyn over there researching my character.
As Nyx, you grab
Oh,
Tatiana,
curious.
the squirrel on Tatiana's side. You feel your hand get stretched as the squirrel unpolymorphs, and a gnome pops down onto the ground.
You were almost snake food, my friend.
Oh, that would have been uncomfortable.
I knew the squirrel was up to something. We knew it. We knew
We
it.
knew it. We called
He
it.
starts taking acorns
High
out of
five.
his mouth and just starts chucking at Tatiana.
Oh my God. I'm gonna run at him and lift him up to get him
I
to
wanna
stop.
sit on him.
Grapple him.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in
I'm
between
still
and
holding
take
him.
the hits.
Oh, you are still holding him, Nyx. I won't try to grapple him. Nyx is holding him.
I was gonna sit on him.
Fair. You sit down
Funny,
on
'cause
this.
You're a bird.
this
He's like your egg.
this small creature, and he kind of falls over on his stomach, and you see him just start taking his hands and just pouring all the leaves in his mouth and he's eating the leaves.
What is your problem?
What in the absolute hell?
That doesn't seem like a natural diet.
What?
It's a really good diet. I love it. It's so amazing.
What is your whole deal, little
This is pure
dude?
chaos because I love chaos, but this is a bit weird for even my kind of chaos.
Did you eat the non-blue mushrooms that make you see things?
He starts just shooting out the acorns out of his mouth and goes, I love all the types of mushrooms and leaves and the things. They taste so good. I love being a squirrel. I'm a great squirrel. Ain't I a great squirrel? Oh, you could pet me. Oh, no. Mean. You're bad people.
You're not a squirrel.
You're no.
You sat on me.
What is your deal, dude? Do you just run around and be a squirrel? Is that like your whole shtick?
I mean, I guess different strokes for different folks, as they say, but...
Looks at you guys and just stares.
Empty head to empty head, do I catch anything?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, can I insight along with this? I mean,
Absolutely.
motherfucker sat on me.
I'm gonna check on this dude. Like,
I think you guys got it covered. Adrian and I will be over here.
I gotta stop rolling these fish dice. That's a total of 5.
Oh my god!
Am I so? Is it? Can it be like a reverse DC where because we're both just empty-headed, it means you take the lowest number?
A valiant effort. A valiant effort on your part.
Golf.
I mean, below par.
Golf, but for.
But for what? I'm sorry, it didn't quite come across on stream.
So
what
I got an 11.
16. 16.
This I said one time only.
He looks at you and goes, Hercus. I'm named Hercus. Hercus.
Circus.
And Tatiana, you glean a small bit of madness.
That.
I think we all gleaned that.
Okay, but I guess first.
When I say madness, I mean a mind madness that is not his own.
Okay, so question. So I mean, canonically, the snakes on a Medusa's head all have their own individual brains, even though they work as a collective.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a chunk out of him. Is he okay?
Yeah, you nibbled a little fur, you got a little blood. You can kind of see on his left ankle, there's a small snake bite.
No, I don't give a fuck if the gnome's okay. If he's crazy, is my snake crazy?
Who gives a shit about the gnome?
Did I just get an infected hair?
Moron.
These are important questions.
Did I just get an infected hair? Do I have to worry about like
You seem fine
biting
right now.
nicks?
You seem
right now.
fine now.
Rude.
I don't like them now.
Okay, glean a little bit of madness. Not his own. I would like to cast detect magic on the gnome.
Go for it. You cast it. When you cast detect magic, you get the sense that there is some type of insanity or madness that is kind of over him. You get quite a bit of magic, as if this gnome would probably proficient in druidic or druidic type magic. Yeah.
But there's like, so there's like he's not carrying something that's fucking with him, or he really is just nuts. Okay. Also, we're gonna tack on Blessing of Foresight, which is one of my features. So, Adrian, because my sweet love, you are so fragile. You're gonna go ahead and gain, I think it should be 10 temporary hit points. Anytime I cast a divination spell, I can choose a creature I see and give them, this is uncomfortable. Wisdom plus my level.
Your squishy rogue appreciates it, for he is not very sturdy.
Yeah, so, Blessing of Foresight. I'm so uncomfortable by this guy right now.
My name's Hercus. Hercus. I'm a squirrel.
Hercus, have you seen, what was the name of that satyr?
Glorious.
Have you seen Lorius around?
Glorious, glorious, glorious. Quite a ring, quite a ring, quite a ring. I love the name. Satyrs are here.
Okay.
Have you seen a witch or a temple?
Oh, hail Demetria. Oh,
Did
hail
Demetria
Demetria.
make you like
Demetria
this?
is amazing. We love Demetria.
Yep, Demetria did that.
Yep.
Yeah,
That answers that question.
I think you're right. I'm calling it now.
Hercus? I'm Hercus. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hercus, Hercus, Hercus.
Nice to meet you, Hercus.
Okay.
Could you show us where Demetria is?
That's good.
I'd love to. I like acorns. Do you want to get acorns with me? We can get acorns over there, but I can't right now. I'm squished at it.
If I
We'll help you find all the acorns if you can take us to Demetria first.
Demetria, they're amazing.
Aren't they?
My name's Hercus.
Hercus, I love that for you, honey. Can you
Hercus,
take me to
Hercus,
Demetria?
Hercus? Yes.
Thank you. We'll find acorns along the way.
This one needs off of me.
I'm gonna just hold
Can
him and how
baby?
tall is he?
I have 50 feet of hempen rope. Can we tie a leash on him before?
I was thinking about that. Can I hold the child?
I was gonna baby Bjorn him.
Can I hold the child?
He is a gnome, which puts him at
About
like
3 feet.
2-3 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's about 2.5 feet tall right now.
We can totally baby Bjorn him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
baby
I'll wear him. I want to wear him. I want to wear him. So that way, then if Nyx needs to fly anywhere, Nyx can still fly without taking the small child in the air. Suddenly feel beholden to this tiny creature that I bit.
Okay.
So
Baby Bjorn,
are
the
we?
gnome to the Medusa.
Do you need the rope to do?
Yes.
Okay.
The baby Bjorning.
I will
except that with rope, it's a bit more Shibari-esque.
this is fun. What are you doing to me? My name's
You
Hercus.
and I are gonna, Hercus, we're gonna look for acorns, honey.
Okay, I like acorns, but I
I
need
know
my
you
hands.
do. Well,
Will be your hands.
All my friends are gonna pick up the acorns for you, so that way you have more time to hold them.
Okay, my name's Hercus.
I'm just tying this gnome to Tatiana.
Yes, Tipsy.
I'm wondering while this is happening, if I can just keep an eye out as we're going via either some kind of looking around, making sure no one is spotting us. Like while these guys are gnome wrangling, maybe taking a look around while they're occupied and making sure that like we're not getting snuck up on, or he's not leading us to a totally random location.
Make a perception check or survival. Different. Tell me what you do.
Great. They're the same modifier.
He leans back on you, Tatiana, and goes, I could be a squirrel.
You could be a squirrel, Hercus, but I like you. I like you like this.
Hercus is a squirrel. Bam.
No,
Turns
fuck
into a
me.
squirrel.
God
Can I
damn it.
wait, no, but he squirreled into the baby Bjorn thing, so he's gonna have to try and wriggle himself out. Can we catch him?
Sure.
True, the rope should give him disadvantage.
I
What
want
is
to
it?
like come down on him.
Diana, what'd you get?
15 on survival.
Right now it kind of seems like you guys are in the right vicinity. Most notably, you're picking up on the lack of life here. In fact, seeing the squirrel here is so odd because a lot of the wildlife kind of like once you hit on site of this temple, like wasn't here.
I'm going to walk to Nyx while the two are making sure the gnome doesn't get out of the baby Bjorn, and I'm just gonna say, Nyx, we can tell by there's no wildlife here, so we are clearly close to the temple. Is there a way you can get an aerial viewpoint if it's not too much trouble? I cannot hear you.
You must be flying too high.
It's because you came up. Can you come down and talk to me for just 1 second?
Nyx, if you don't mind.
Nyx, I need
if you don't
I
mind.
look at
We don't
the
have telepathy. Sorry, what were you saying? You
I
love
look
me.
at the tree cover. Like, how thick is it?
In which direction?
Huh?
The tree coverage towards the ruins?
Yeah.
It seems that like it gets a little bit lighter as it heads towards the ruins. It's pretty thick, but you notice a small kind of trail and some discarded rubble kind of scattering the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up and see how far off we are from the temple. Survival?
Nix, you fly up as
Oh,
Tatiana,
shit.
you collapse your hands down. A small acorn flies its way towards your face out of the
God
little
damn
pocket
it.
that you made. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Well, I've acquired a child now.
Sure have.
Squirrel.
You've acquired a grown gnome.
I acquired a
A
grown mentor.
grown-ass gnome.
Oh.
Grown-ass gnome who can polymorph, might I add. So, like, fairly skilled. That's a 4th level spell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a higher level spell than we currently have access
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I've acquired a child. I will stand by my statement.
Wow.
He's my son.
Technically, I acquired him first, and then you took a chunk out of him, so then he became your responsibility.
You and Adrian both acquired children.
The best
Oh,
thing is-
no.
Adrian, we're parents. High five.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
just
You
do
guys-
wild shape.
Nix and
done
I are
damage
happily
to him.
childless, thank you.
That
I love you,
little
Dad.
squirrel would have thrown nuts at you the whole way through this temple until you decided to fuck with it.
Cool, lovely.
Amazing.
Proud of the proud.
I love that.
I would like to point out I managed to make it through the session without being asked what my favorite rock was.
The audacity.
Listen, I couldn't help it.
Doofus! Doofus!
I became a father.
To quote Duckburg, the lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
This bitch. Damn.
I didn't have to tell my rock.
I did like how Sir Heckalot was like, you guys figured out the gnomes so much sooner. They clearly were tormented by this thing.
I was gonna say, it looks like Turk accented just had you acorned throughout the temple.
I'm so sorry,
I
Sir
could
Heckalot.
never. I could never.
He did!
Oh, buddy.
There
those
was
of
an
you-
inspiration redeemed, by the way.
Yes, Diana, you still have an inspiration.
I have inspiration from that and from you.
Diana has
so
too.
I got
Yes.
2. Thank you, Prism. Also, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Sir Heckalot is actually a part of another Odyssey playthrough. We love seeing them in our chat as they watch us take a very different approach from what they did.
Yes.
The versatility
they're-
of a module.
Truly,
Amazing.
truly.
I mean, we get whole children, apparently.
Grown
ass
ass
children.
gnomes.
No, I mean, look at Midas. Midas is a grown child. A whole child.
My big old boy.
I love that.
Big old
I love my
boy.
small dad.
This is what's hilarious to me is that absolutely not actually father and son. Will we have
No.
this go all the way through? Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I
like,
will say,
Midas has
Evelyn and I
never had
were
a good father
designing
figure.
Midas, and I was like, oh yeah, I have this background path. We can make you like Versi's child. And they were like, I can't wait for Doofus to call me their child.
I immediately knew. I knew immediately as soon as I was like, oh, like Versi's my mom. Oh, I already know that Adrian is going to be my dad. Adrian is my stepdad
Adrian's
now.
my father.
Adrian is my
I thought
stepdad.
I was being unpredictable there. Wait, am I?
No, we thought that.
So I do want to say a big shout out to Laura's mama. Thank you so much for resubscribing for your 7th month. Welcome.
Love you, Mom.
Hi.
Love you, mother.
And I'm glad that I hope you guys
Hey, mama.
in chat had such a great time today. It was a lot of fun. And honestly, y'all are amazing. We're gonna go a quick roundabout. Where can we find you, Evelyn? Sometimes.
You can find me all over the internet at Evelyn, sometimes mostly here on Twitch.
The Tipsy Tiger.
You can find me on TikTok, Twitch, and Coffee at the Tipsy Tiger.
Bonnie.
Everywhere, all the places at Sweet and More, primarily here on Twitch.
Where can we find you, Lily Pandas?
Everywhere that's Threads, Instagram, or Twitch, or not, yeah, Twitch. Lily Pandas.
And Doofus.
You could find me places at Doofus Domain Cleric, but normally I'm asleep.
And we'll be making sure to add their links down below so you can always find them down in our little about section if you want to see more
Randall,
of them.
where can we find you?
I was getting there. Oh my God.
God, magic.
You can find me on TikTok. I'm going to learn how to shit post and live my best gay life and do something where we're going to talk dungeon stuff. That sounded kinky.
Yeah. You're gonna get on King Talk, Magic?
King Talk.
King
us a
Talk is my
dungeon
thing.
tour.
Stay on your side. You stay in your dungeon. I'll stay in mine.
Stay around.
But stay tuned because we do have a lot coming forward. I will say we're going to start hanging out every Friday over in the Discord. Just a casual hangout session so we can hang out with you, talk to you guys. If you guys just want to, no stress. It's just chilling as like bros.
No.
Wow.
You got in. No.
We're just gonna hang out in the
we're just
Discord.
gonna chill and talk about our workout routines.
Do we have to pull back that he
I'll
used the
be
phrase
playing,
growing it up in Dale?
I'll probably be playing some Final Fantasy 14, so you can come along and join. But just wanted to chat with you guys more. You can ask us questions or just listen to us banter back and forth. It's not like a panel. It's just hanging out in our Discord because we want to hang out with you guys more.
Vibing and keeping it tight.
And yeah, I think that's all we got. I blinked and Tipsy's camera changed, and that fucked with me so hardcore. So I love you guys. We are going to raid out to...
Don't forget, you can also find us on Patreon, and you can find Magic Academy on all of the social media sites, including TikTok, here, YouTube, lots of places. Check us out, especially Patreon.
And watch all of our episodes afterwards over on YouTube. Because that's where they're there if you need another vibe. Okay, cool. We're gonna head over to casters and cantrips because I just adore them. They're just awesome. So grab those read emotes. Someone could pop those out because once I get into the right thing, I can't.
Faster than you.
And we'll
Just
raid
barely.
over there. We will be back this Saturday with Sweet and Lore as a DM for Icewind Dale and another chaotic party.
We're all gonna freeze.
I'm excited. Except for Adel. Adel's actually the only one who's not going to freeze.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Adel, yeah, Siri, thank you. Yeah, you have better thank Randall.
For not stealing. Yeah. Let's go.
Stole it. Anyway, remember to be kind, to love one another, and we will see you very soon.